everybody. Your point comes across fine. I don't even know what is being spoken. That was the first comment I just saw. Anyway, hello everybody. I think there's not many people I have to say hi to. I can see the whole thing right here. Vera G, Tealbird, Star, clever name I made, Colvin. That's all I see right now. That's it. We have all, I just said hi to everybody. That's the first time I jumped on early. It isn't even 5:45 yet. I was like, you know what? I'm already sitting here. I just got my glasses of ice water and another gigantic mason jar filled with ice. We have smoke. We have shots if needed. I honestly don't know what I feel like doing. I might do a little of both. I might do one or the other. Haven't quite decided yet on as far as the vices, like whether I have both in front of me. I did grind some, and I do have my wild turkey. But I had such a long, rough week. Part of me is like, I'm already tired because I just had a long week. I had to catch up on everything from last week because of all the shenanigans the week before. So I had to catch up on last week. Yes, I had to catch up this week on last week because of all the shenanigans. I'm like, did I even say that right? Amelia, what is up? I've been running the arcade for the last 2 or 3 weeks because I told you guys the whole fiasco with the bottle that Michael gave me where my business partner took it, but he's gone for 3 weeks. He returns this week. So this is the final weekend I got to watch the place for this occurrence. I think he goes away again right around the holidays and then again in March. So like, I think it's like 3 or 4 times a year he goes for like a week or two. So this will be the third of 4 weeks that he leaves every year. So I do not have the bottle yet because I have not seen or talked to him. We will eventually. Cheers, Michael, for such greatness. I'm going to pour a Gatorade in this ice because I have all this ice and it's just kind of sitting here. So we did away with a full Gatorade right off the bat. Just in case time is 2:19:48. Vero G, thank you, because being as I jumped on early, the reason normally I set up for 5 or 10 minutes, then I go get the drinks and stuff. This time I was like, you know what? I'm just going to set everything. I'm just going to jump on and we'll set it up as we talk. I am, like I said, I'm kind of tired. I mean, we're fine. I got energy drinks and stuff, and I'm not even going to go to sleep even if we didn't do this. I got other stuff I got to do after this. I just watched Long Legs. Those of you who have not seen Long Legs, it just came out on streaming today, and I needed to watch it as a reaction for Patreon. So there is... I watched it today, right before, in between work and this. It was a 2-hour movie. My honest opinion, I thought it was above average, but so many people praised it as being like the greatest thing ever. It hyped it up too much. I didn't think it was bad. I just didn't think it was nearly as good. Nicolas Cage is great, as always, in my opinion. Plays a crazy dude, and he does a very good job at it. But I would say it was like a little above average. Nothing ridiculously crazy. I thought it was honestly really predictable. I like the whole movie. I'm like, this is going to happen. It was like almost... I guessed everything. There was like a maybe one thing where I was like, oh, okay, that was clever. But I don't know. It didn't float my boat to the extreme. Did it actually? Look at that. 2:19:48. Vero G, look at that. I didn't even have to touch anything. I just started it and it was at 2:19:48. So you are on the money. Let me set the clock up. Show door. Yeah, I was like honestly really anticipating it too. I'm a big horror guy. It might be my favorite genre of movies. And everyone was hyping it up so much. Like not people I knew, just like review people, like people that I trust in the industry were talking very highly of it. So I was like, oh, I was at work today. I got up early and I'm like, oh my God, Long Legs came out. So I literally was like, I'm going to take an early day just so I could see Long Legs, knowing that I had this, because normally I would just watch it tonight. But I was like, I have to do this. So the only way I can watch it tonight and react to it properly is if I take off work early. So I went and did so. And I watched it. I literally finished it like 30 minutes before I jumped on here. That's why I was kind of ready to go. I'm like, I'm already in the mindset of reacting and stuff. So let's get all this going before I settle in. Like if I go relax or get something to eat, I'll probably like lose track of time and ruin everything. So everything is set up. We're 219.48. There is no break because we went to after the break. We actually did time after the break for the first time in a while. It goes to 4:05. So, round this up to 2:20. We have an hour and 45 minutes. We have an hour and 45 minutes, not counting if we hit 50 likes. We're almost halfway already. We're at 17. I don't know if I threw any of my likes up. So everybody, we're going to start in 5 minutes. We're going to start 5 minutes before 6. We're going to shock the world today. And everyone's going to be like, oh my God, Jay, you somehow miraculously started a live stream before we're supposed to. So let me go on. I'm going to go on, throw up my like. And then we will be almost there. Here we go. Live. And there we go. I think we're at 18 right now. So we're almost halfway. It's a decent live stream. Like I said, even having taken 10 or 15 minutes off the back half, it's still an hour and 45 minutes. And I'm assuming we're going to hit the 50 likes. We've been hitting the 50 likes consistently. There was 1 or 2 weeks where we exceeded quickly and then slowly over time dropped off. I've said before, if you do multiple accounts and you do them too quick, I find that like 5 minutes is like more than enough time. But if you switch accounts, I wait no less than 5 minutes. You'll see me sometimes because like I'll be like, oh, I don't know if I checked my other account, but I'll just turn it off and wait like 5 minutes because I know if I log right into my other account, there is a good chance it'll add the like and then figure it out and discount it. Hi. Coco is looking at my soul. Okay, so how's everybody doing? We're at 21 likes. Let me read some stuff. Jinxed, my V button isn't good. I'll add my other like then. Let's start the bet. Made it. Let's start the bet. What's the bet, Michael? Jay, did you react to the trailer of the trailer? Which one is that, Michael? I saw a bunch of things this week. So many things came out I wanted to react to, and I was barely able to get back on track after last week with my car breaking down for like 2 days and everything. But I did so much that I actually think I got like 2 or 3 days ahead now. Because I was like in this zone. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to work until I can't anymore. And I'm running on fumes. But I figured since I had to close out the arcade this week, I might as well just run myself down ragged, get somewhat ahead for next week. And then I could take like the beginning of next week off a little and not have to do the arcade on top of it. So it's like a bonus both ways. So I don't know what trailer you're speaking of exactly, sir. But I really haven't watched anything. I skipped going to see The Crow yesterday. I don't know if Neil's here. I was going to talk to Neil and possibly go see The Crow. But me and Neil's new rule is if the movie gets bad reviews, we don't waste our time. Because it's been harder recently to get to see movies with like life and work and everything. So if it's really good, I'll make time. And that's why we saw Alien and then my car broke down and my whole life destroyed. I mean, obviously not that bad, but that's why we didn't go see The Crow. I was like, I heard horrible reviews. I just got my car back on the road. I need to get all my shit in order. So no sense in rushing. But I will check out the new Crow. Did you get your car fixed? Yes, Colleen. It was the alternator, which is what I thought could be the problem to begin with. But being as it's a lot cheaper to do the battery, I tried the battery didn't work. So now I ended up spending double. But I also did need a new battery. My battery, it had a 6-year warranty. And this is going into the 8th year, I think. So my battery's like almost a decade old. Definitely could have used a new battery. So I'm not going to worry about it. Every now and then you got to throw money into your car. And honestly, my car doesn't break often, at least, and when it does, it's cheap. It's usually the only time anything ever really crazy went was when my 4-wheel drive went, which was like 2-3 years ago. I'm pretty sure I've spoke to you guys about it on live streams. It was like $7,000, and I thought the service was so bad. I was like, I'm not paying you. And I thought they'd like take me to court and I'd have to pay something. They never hunted me down. And I ended up finding out the dealership changed hands. It was an official Jeep dealer and they changed hands and they must have just lost a bunch of shit in the mix. And this was 3 years ago and I never had to pay $1. And I got like $7,000 worth of work on my Jeep. And my Jeep is beautiful now. Every now and then just something silly like an alternator or something goes. But I love it. So everybody, we're going to jump in. Colleen, by the way, hello, I love you. You know I do. We're going to jump in because it is 1 minute to 5:55. And I said we're going to jump in 5:55. So everybody get ready. I know it's exciting and it's like, holy crap, Jay's jumping in. But I kind of want to drink. And if I procrastinate and prolong and we do the 50 likes, then we're going to be on here till at least 9 o'clock. So let's get rolling. Everybody, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Jess, you ready?
Oh, that's loud. Is it going to kill you?
I'm gonna just run up the stairs really fast and just put my hand on the door. I'm not gonna knock or anything.
Okay.
What is this nonsense?
You hear low voices, conversation.
I just want to make sure the volume's right. That's why I'm screaming into the mic. Talk, people.
Okay. I'll come back down.
That's too loud. I got to go to 13, I think. I think it's a 13. Let me know if that volume works. It might be too loud. Let me know.
Okay.
There was another update. Auf Wiedersehen. Oh, Auf Wiedersehen. I was going to say Auf Wiedersehen. Good day, fam. Ninja Master, what is up? Jay Packager. No, I said, Michael, you must not have been on yet.
Oh, shit, he forgot
This is the last week of my business partner. I said I talked to him, but I haven't seen him.
Correct. So this is teleport spell.
After this week, I'll be done, and he'll be back to the arcade. And then the odds of getting the bottle back to the arcade go up dramatically.
Just for flair. Just for flair.
Yeah.
Because he's there 3 or 4 days a week once he gets back. So we will have it soon. At this point, I should save it for Ren Fair. At this point, I should save it for Ren Fair. We're only 2 months away for Ren Fair. Oh, clock. Boom.
Game of Foursquare for them.
The game of Foursquare. I'm waiting for people to jump in and be like, oh my God, we already started. We started at 5:55, everybody. I'm proud of myself.
From wherever this
that means we'll be done.
Sudden surge brought you.
By 7:40. 7:40 we will be done with this live with this. That's record breaking to be done by 7:40. But then we might do like the video.
A dense
gray
color with a gentle rain that is falling and immediately beginning to soak cold.
Gentle rain.
That storm that you saw coming seems to have begun to set in.
Should we do a shot yet? What's the deal? How many people? Thumbs up. How many people should we do a shot? Should we do a shot or hit the radiators?
When you first arrived, you could
I'll let you choose. I'll do either. Whatever the vote is. So everyone get a vote.
The exterior
shot
and fencing
or smoke.
But now, as you glance
to
about
start
with the light that you
the
still
greatness,
have, you can see that it is blossomed. Thick, uncut grass rises up bright green. Flowers and other roots all begin to intertwine as ivy now grows over the iron fences. Beyond that, you can see.
Hello, Ninja. I'm being trolled by Thomas the Tank Engine. Yes, you are. He sent me videos of the tank. I'll share them to Discord if I can after.
Purple crystal.
If you guys didn't look it up, you could see it online very well. But he sent me like first-hand video of Thomas the Tank blinking and tooting his horn.
Light.
Why not both? Clever suggests both. Smoke or shot? I guess both is an option.
This is beautiful.
Smoke, shot, or both. Clever said both, so it has become an option.
It's your first time.
No booze until you get the package.
Yeah, that's right.
I think it's fair.
Yeah,
no booze at all. 0 booze ever until the package. That is punishing the world. Because Jay makes the world a better place by
Looks
drinking.
a lot healthier.
I feel like we're only punishing the world.
That's supposed to happen? Well, it depends on your definition of natural.
A little different than how he left it, though.
Purple rain.
It's the way it was described to me when I was younger.
Wow. Am I allowed to pick a flower?
Am I
Why do I
allowed
have
to
to
pick a
leave
flower?
There are
I have
rules.
so much ice in front of me, but
Okay.
it's gonna melt. It's hot.
You have to read the name.
It's actually a
you'll need
nice day.
stone.
It's like getting hotter, but it was like in the
You have to
70s
read
all
the
day.
name,
Nice breezy
think
day.
about them, ask permission, and there has to be more than one bloom, so that one bloom is always there. And don't take more than one.
One bloom.
And if you get a weird
One
vibe,
bloom, everybody.
Leave it.
Lies and deceit.
I'll wait a bit then.
I can show you where my family flowers are.
Yeah, I'm
too.
looking forward
Okay.
But you'll know
to
if
the
you're not
weekend.
supposed to.
I have a light weekend. I had another huge job tomorrow, and it canceled.
Well, it is
The
still
job that canceled
mid-afternoon-ish.
last week
The
canceled again tomorrow.
darker
Remember I told you guys I wasn't
storm
looking
cover
forward?
That's blowing in.
And I'm like, I got to do it this week.
Tends to
He
shade
literally
the
talked to me
atmosphere,
today
you
and goes,
see
can
the
we
faint
put it off
warm
one more
glow
week?
from a window.
So I have
From the
such a
clay
light day
abode
tomorrow.
that
I'm
sits
looking forward
near
to
the center
just chilling
of the
out.
grove
I got to
itself.
go check out a
You see a bit of
motorcycle with my
smoke
dad,
kind of
who's
coming
been
up from the
doing
chimney.
great. All is
I know.
well. Well, he's he's on
Walk
the
to the
recovery track, but he's
temple
the best he's been in a very
on the
long time,
door.
to the point where he could actually go in a vehicle and check out a motorcycle with me.
The door, you hear shifting of metal.
So it's basically, I hope it's just a sunny day and we get to have a lunch
And there on
and
the
check
other
out a
side of
bike.
the door, peeking through the kind of warm candlelit glow from the interior, you see Constance
Beetlejuice
Clay.
next week. Beetlejuice
This
comes
is his
out.
mother,
I don't know who's
Sal.
interested, but we're all going to see it opening night.
Mom.
We have fan
Deuces.
event tickets
I
to
have
see
friends
Beetlejuice.
with me.
My goodness, come here. And she opens the door and just kind of gives him a big hug.
I should take. Okay.
We have
pulls back a bit.
arrived
I'll take
at
this off.
Caduceus's
My-
location.
My, you're all getting soaked. Come in, quickly.
Shots for your pops, for real,
so happy to
faux
see you. Come,
real.
come,
All right,
come.
let's do a shot. We'll do both.
Oh, we need to make some more tea.
We'll do
Ah,
both. Ninja, are you? How's Pizza World? How's Pizza Land?
I'll,
Are you able
start
to
taking
hit
off
the radiators?
layers of armor.
What's
and
the-
ridiculous?
The deal,
and,
my friend.
Just take out anything that's wet. Put it in
Take
the
out
corner by the fire.
anything that's wet.
You all enter the beautiful interior of the
Take
temple.
out
It's
anything
simple,
that's wet. We're gonna
but
do
very well kept.
a shot of the
The
great
interior has
wild
a very
turkey. Look how long this bottle's
wet
been
earth
lasting me, everybody.
and
You should
herb
all be proud of me.
scent to
I've
it.
only been
It almost
drinking
seems to change by the moment
on
as you sit in there.
live
with the
stream
breeze
nights,
that comes
and
through the distant windows that are currently
occasionally
open to let that
I'll have
fresh
one or two
rain
shots,
smell mingle and
like
push
over
through
the course of
various
the
scents.
whole
You can see
week.
dried herbs.
So, like you
and
saw,
dried
I bought
flowers
this.
and other things that have
I
that
bought
have
this
kind
like
of
2-3
been
weeks
hung, some
ago,
that look to
and we're not
be
even
in almost
halfway down.
ceremonial wreaths.
I'm proud of
some
myself.
that might be being prepared for other
Let's
things,
drink the
like
shit out of it.
steeping. You can see all sorts of
Let's
lanterns that
drink
are kind of
this
gently
shit,
flickering
Coco.
throughout the
Coco
interior
looks at me
chamber.
like, I am afraid of you,
Very
sir. Even though I
simple
love you, I
furniture,
am afraid of you.
probably
But she could probably
long
claw
ago
my
crafted
face
from
off
some
with
of the
ease.
trees nearby. Carpentry.
Hope
may have
Pizza
been a
Land
trade
is
of a
treating you
clay
well. I agree,
before his
Ninja.
time.
When we hear from Ninja, we will decide. Is
within a
anybody
very,
new
very
in the
short period of
in
time, you
the
hear
live
other
stream?
footsteps
Anybody new in
begin
the
to
chat?
approach, and
Say
a few
what's
other
up. You
figures
get the
arrive.
shot
You can
dedicated
see
to you. It is a
Clarabelle,
great honor
your,
only bestowed to the
younger
finest
sister.
women and men in
I
the
just noticed your
world.
older sister comes out
So
and kind of glances.
it's very
She's got a lot of
important
siblings.
I do.
that
They all
you
have the same name.
get a shout out by saying hello,
Glances out.
ViewMasters. It is I.
Caduceus.
I am new to this
Hey.
world that
Hi.
you speak of.
You look shorter.
Mark Flanagan
wetter.
has been pinned for directing a Dark Tower series
up
for
and gives you a
Amazon
pat on the
since
shoulder.
this finished. Oh, since he finished House of Usher.
Behind that, you see Caduceus' father
I meant
Cornelius.
Mike.
steps out from behind. And he has what
Cornelius.
looks to be a,
Everybody, I was
a
speaking to my sister
cup
about it.
Of some sort of hot.
For the
steaming
to
liquid.
start the month of September, I want to start a new
Caduceus, I
show. But
didn't
by a
know you
new
were
show,
coming.
I mean a show that has just
That short notice.
started
things
or
have been
is just
moving kinda
starting
quickly.
I
or
can
has just started
imagine.
recently.
We sensed you'd find your way
I finished
here
House of the Dragon,
soon,
Cobra
but
Kai.
maybe just not
Nothing
quite
comes out
this
till
soon.
October.
Well,
So I need
See
like
everybody?
a September show.
Yes.
She was saying I should
I'll
watch
get to
From.
Don't worry.
She was
Thanks,
saying
Dad.
do
Right.
From because season 3 is coming out.
Turns
She
back
also
and he
said
kind of curves around
another
the
show.
corner
Oh,
to head
Yellow
to
Jackets.
a,
She was like, watch
back
Yellow
chamber.
Jackets
You
because there's
see
a season
Calliope
3 coming out soon.
Kind of just around the
Calliope,
edge.
Cornelius. I am paying
She still has
attention.
the hat on. you
I didn't
gave
see
her.
Ninja yet, so we will not drink without him. But yeah, is anybody interested in
hat on.
these for Patreon? It's going to be Patreon, but I will edit them up occasionally for YouTube.
And then leaves the room.
Yellow Jackets and From were the two I heard from some
good to
people.
see she's doing well.
Well, Constance says, Doing as well as we can.
Wouldn't surprise me. I very
Sleepless-
much want
or
to
at least
see a
restless nights
faithful
overnight.
adaptation with some
Me
of
as
the
well.
problematic
We have
Elements
a lot to discuss.
cleaned up,
where's,
but
where's
not
Colton? Where's,
eliminated.
Corin? Where's on?
Colton,
and
Corin,
are actually
Cornelius,
out doing a trade
Calliope,
run to Shady Creek.
Caduceus.
Likely to be back.
How many were there? How
in the
many
next
people's
couple of
names did we
days,
get?
2 to
Because
3
that's
days.
5 right there.
I'm sorry that they weren't here to greet you.
It's okay. I'm just glad to see anybody here, to be honest. I've never seen this place looking so good, so healthy.
Us either, and not in some time.
Coco's in here with me.
That's.
She's like staring at you through the door.
Well,
Jesse's feeding the
Things are
kitties, and
afoot.
Coco is like, I hear you, but I can't see
instead
you.
of, again, I'm going to cast Exposition at 3rd level.
Exposition level 3. Daniel O'Day, what is up? Jay, you don't see ninjas? That's the point. If they're any good. Correct. Oh, there's Ninja, as you say
family that's
so.
present
Smokin',
kind of begins
land
to
is
close in as
absolute
he
nuts
tells his
today.
tale,
Is
and
everyone there
this
tonight?
Impromptu
I know that
story
someone
circle
quit
kind of
recently or got
begins
fired
to build
recently, and
out
then
of
somebody
space
called
in the
out
entryway
last
of this
week.
temple.
You've been going through hell. What?
With
Okay,
each
leave me
additional
alone.
stage of danger that is discussed.
Yeah,
about this city, about
I feel like Ninja's had a rough go at
visions
Pizza Land of
that you've
recent.
had. There is a
So to
noticeable
Ninja,
shift in
you get
tone.
the first shot because I didn't see anybody new. So to Ninja gets the first shot of the night
Constance
to
looking at the rest of them kind of
console
eye
him
contacts is,
through Pizza Hell. So cheers to Pizza Land
A number of
becoming
us
the
have been
greatest
having visions and
paradise that
meditations
Ninja
and
has ever
dreams.
seen, to the great and mighty Pizza Man.
the comfort of the Wild Mother sometimes coming with an undercurrent of warning. Anxiety,
Delicious.
dread, anticipation of
We will do
something
our next shot. I don't want to get too
unknown just
crazy.
over the
So we'll do
horizon.
our next shot
that question
at 3:05 in about
something lurking
30
in the
plus
shadows
minutes.
beyond your sight
A little
in the
over 30
forest.
minutes. We'll do our second shot. That'll be the 1 hour countdown.
We haven't been
I
able
want to
to
pace them properly because last week I got
place it.
excited and I might have got a little spicy. First shot, 2 weeks in a row, worth it. See, Ninja, you are
every
always
time the sun
loved.
set,
Everybody, Radiators Unite.
We were
Drinkers
watching
Unite.
it set for
Radiators
the last
Unite.
time. Does that make sense, Caduceus?
Does it make sense, everybody?
Yes.
Caduceus says yes.
Yes, it does.
Here we go.
Aye.
Radiators Unite.
I don't want to infer too much because things have been so strange and so unexpected. But I fear for everything.
I fear all.
I've had dreams of this place.
Have I seen Sean M yet? I have
Touched
not seen
by-
Sean M.
Such
I'm going to also put this other
hate to even
Gatorade
use
because
the
I'm
word
thinking
evil.
the ice is
malformed.
plentiful right now. So I'm going to pour this Gatorade in this. This should be enough to fill this gigantic mason jar almost to the top.
You trained me
Both Gatorades
against
down,
to
but we have a giant iced Gatorade mug.
protect this place from the undead and from the perversion of death. But
Jay, how far have you recorded Hell of a Boss? I
have
need to know so
seen-
I can make sure you got the order continuity before I
have seen
before it
life
accidentally
twisted.
gets fucked up.
in terrible ways that
I am 2
Made
episodes
any
into
death seem
season
like
2, I
mercy.
think. Maybe 3.
it's a lot out there.
Every group needs to run into a CAD character. Yes, a CAD is great. CAD is great for
Cornelius is going around
to
recently
be that
against
guy.
T.
Like he is great at being
Well,
because none of us
Caduceus,
are
that's,
quite like Caduceus. The rest of us are pretty wild and crazy guys.
Unsettling. Calliope, do you want to talk to your brother? Calliope comes forward and kind of sits down.
Boop, 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 boop.
I don't know how to describe it necessarily, but we've all had these disparate thoughts and feelings. It feels like it has some connection to you.
We are one like away from halfway to 50, everybody. We hit 50, we will watch the next 30 minutes. You know the deal. We're one away from halfway.
This vision that you had, this terrible thing that you're all making your way north to deal with. If that's the connection that I'm feeling so strong here, then I don't want you to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's like what everyone's thinking that is related to any of us. Like, you're probably going to die. We've even said it. Jester herself has said, I might die.
Goes,
might die, everybody.
No, let me talk. All right, you've done your thing. You went out. You followed the Wild Mother's visions.
I have not seen Wayne yet, Mike.
Put together the salvation.
I'm going to
of
put
our
it
glow.
right here on my new scanner thing.
Right, like you.
It's at the top of my to-do.
Just come back home.
Because the other day I literally was
here.
like, I can't think of the name of the show, and then I got sidetracked and I forgot. I'm literally putting it.
Let these folk
at the top.
deal with the problem.
The new, I think I talked to you guys about it last week, but the new Pixel Fold
Constance
comes out
making a
September
face about
4th.
this.
I have it pre-ordered,
Where is it?
and I
at?
could cancel, and I was like, I still don't know if I could justify
That
the cost of the
that
phone.
maternal.
But the fact that I'm getting half the money back on a
Worry
trade-in
for
of my
you.
old phone is the only saving grace. And
but
right
also
now it's
kind of
I'm getting it, and I'm probably
knowing
just
your
gonna get it.
answer.
And if I change my mind, I'll return it. But I'm very curious to see
Yeah, I'm
what it
gonna
looks
go
like. It
outside.
comes out in less than 2 weeks.
I'm gonna go to the spring and sit by the spring for a second.
Go and sit by the spring. Coco's trying to get out of the room,
Yeah,
but we were
tea is
locked in,
Very nice.
and she doesn't know this, so she has
Thank you very
no
much.
Yeah.
chance of
Certainly know
ever
where that came
escaping.
from. I can go ahead and settle some more
Ever
plates for
escaping.
dinner. We've got all manner of mashed tubers and
Mashed tubers.
All manner of tubers?
All manner
3
of
different
mashed
types here I
tubers.
can prepare.
That's a lot of tubers.
Oh, do you have the golden tubers?
Don't know if I do.
Yellow tubers?
Yellow.
Yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Golden
that
tubers.
sounds
It's
good.
making me think of like horn, like the horn
I ate
section.
those growing up.
I'm
Golden
going to pull out,
tubers. That'd be like a
some
good
of
name
my
for a brass
baked goods
band.
that I bought on our last shopping spree and just sit them out on the plate for everyone. Sorry I touched them, but they're pretty yummy.
Here, Cornelius, let me help you get some plates.
Oh, Cornelius, or will
So
you
you're all
wait for the 10? Going to
With
see
Caduceus's exit.
my trade-in
Perturbed?
before I decide.
Irritated?
I mean, they have a cleric and a halfling.
Bird.
They'll be fine. Looking forward to the new saga this week. Going to see my
Constant trying to
trade-in
get us to
before I decide,
make some
or will I wait for the
little
10?
conversation.
I don't know what you're
Glad
talking
he
about,
kinda
Michael. I'm
gets up and
confused. I don't know if you're even
leaves
talking to me.
After Caduceus.
Did anybody see? I'm considering
Now you're out there by
buying.
the spring, and the rain's starting to really come down now as the light to the afternoon begins.
There's a
to
new mana game coming out. I might have talked to some
slowly
of you
climb
about it.
towards
Visions
the
of
end
Mana. I think it's for PC and console. The Mana games were like
distance.
some of my greatest role-playing games of all time.
You can see the distant flash.
The only thing I'm upset about is
just
it's not multiplayer like the old ones.
Stare at the
Sam is bugging out over
lilies in
there.
the pond. Just gonna. I'm
Samuel
not ready to go back in there.
Samuel Regal.
You hear the gentle footsteps, wet footsteps
Samuel.
of someone approaching.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Look, I'm just being honest. Doesn't mean I expect you to listen to me.
If you're gonna talk, Sid.
Fine.
If you're gonna talk, sit. Jay, have you heard
She
of a
pops down
game
next to you,
called...
kind of still looking down at the spring.
I can't see if there's another word, but I see Wakes the Deep.
I know
Talking
it's
Pixel
supposed
got
to
the
be
8
you.
Pro. That's what I got, Mike. I got the 8 Pro. They said they'll give me $800
I didn't
off,
want to leave. I
the
didn't want any of
fold.
this. I was going to.
and I get Sunday Ticket, which is like $500 a year, which I honestly,
I was gonna be
every
the one
year
who
I
stayed.
consider getting, and this year I probably was going to because I've
Mm-hmm.
gotten really into football again with my father. So I was like, we'll get every game. I'm a Saints fan,
Sometimes
so
I
you
feel
get all
like
the
I stole
Saints
this
games.
from you.
Half the time I can't see the Saints play. I have to go to a bar. So I was like, maybe I'll get it.
Sometimes
It's
I
only
think
like
that
$400 or
too,
$500
but-
bucks for the entire year. And it came for free.
I have
If you get the fold, you get NFL Ticket for a year
seen
for free.
things.
So I'm like, I'll get
that
$800 off on my phone, and I'll get NFL Ticket, which is
Amazing.
$500 for free, which I was probably going to
Beautiful
buy.
beyond anything. I
So
could
I'm
have
like,
imagined.
it means I'm paying like
And I
$600
have
for the phone.
Seen
For a
things
$2,000
that-
phone, that's not too bad. And you could make payments, zero
have
interest.
taken parts of me, and I will wake up in the middle
A
of the
little
night
Coco
for the
just
rest of
flew
my
by.
life. There are
As the gaming
is
mod,
so
you
big.
know I'm pro more gaming content.
and I don't know what you
That's
saw
what
while
me,
you were
my brother
gone
was like, if it's
on your travels,
multiplayer,
but it is so
we'll do
big
like a game
out
night
there.
and we'll play Visions of Mana together. I'm shocked because
didn't
Secret
want
of Mana and all the other games, or most of them, were
Maybe.
multiplayer. And that was what made it so unique. You could play with, like, me and my brother would play a role-playing game together, like the same one. Made it unique. Great game. They said it's single player, no
After you
multiplayer.
left,
I feel like they lost the greatest aspect to the game.
Colton left, and Dad left. Even Clarabelle left. And
A samurai, your
time stopped
mortal
meaning
enemy.
anything.
There was a really cool samurai game.
And it was too quiet.
Before I forget, I will be at a LARP
and the wild mother
camping
wasn't speaking.
event during
I
next
was just
live stream,
here.
but I should be able to at least pop in for a quick radiator check.
Kicking home.
Gotcha, Ninja. What was there was like a really cool samurai
for a
game I
sign
saw.
to
Oh,
leave.
it was the Ninja Turtle samurai game. I saw it at Dragon Con last year. Is that out yet? Did that get a release date? Because
You know, I
last
started-
Dragon Con, which was over a year ago at this point, said it
Eating
was like
Petals
at
of the
least
lilies.
a year or two away. So there must be more news on
So,
it. I forgot all about it
Those
till just now.
Old stories that this was the first, one of the first plants that maybe it had more of the first power that started this place, and I started having strange dreams.
Plane
I
of
hadn't
fire.
even thought about them till I returned till today.
Black Wukong is out.
And even
That's
those
the
first
Ninja Turtle
streams
one.
told
Jay,
me
check
that
out
this
my
was
message.
coming.
I think I saw it. Sounds awesome. Grab Ray and me and
if
someone
I were
else
done,
will join in
They would have
Boulders.
stopped.
That was me and Neil were talking about that the other day too when we
I
went and
don't
saw
wanna go.
Aliens. Neil was like, I can't stop
I
playing
wasn't going
this
to
game.
come home because I knew I wasn't going to want to go. But I don't want you to go either.
I can't clear my throat.
Because it has to be me. Because I've already seen it. And it will just horrify me just a little less
I love how someone always,
than the rest of you.
I can't see it. Different country, but still dope.
wanna be
Black
done.
Wukong.
I want you to go and not do this. To be. I want it to be your turn.
Mother.
Takes a rock and throws it in the
I can
water
like feel something is like right there. Like I want to cough it up,
and throws her
and it won't
wet
let
hair
me.
back.
So I'm just
across
gonna
her
keep
shoulder.
choking every 5 seconds.
Smells so good.
Smells so good.
It's just frustrating.
I'm doing my second account
Yeah.
now. Second account, like we have
It's
passed
frustrating that
the halfway point. We're
And
actually
we've gotten
we
out
just
to see
went
the
to
world
26, so we're beyond the halfway. 24 more likes. We have easily an hour and 20 minutes. Hello, all. Emily Mary, what is up? He just talked
That
about
made me
it.
proud in spite of myself.
I love how someone
Right.
always forgets
Every
part
time.
of their backstory for most
Right.
of the playtime.
Hate admitting it.
I mean, I feel
But it
like
wasn't my time.
they do that often. I feel like they forget key
I still wear
things. There's
everything
been times where
you
they're
gave
like,
me
I
and
forgot I
everything
even
you
was
made
able
for
to
me.
do this for the entire
Never
campaign.
put any of it down.
Didn't that just happen recently, like a couple episodes ago? I think it was Ashley. Was like, I didn't even know I could do this, or I knew I could do it. I just didn't think about it until now, and it's like 3/4 of the campaign done.
She's in her pouch
More
and
than
she
that,
pulls out
probably.
something and kind of holds it. No,
Definitely more than that. There's like we're like 90% down.
thanks for that. And hands you this thing in her hand.
Emily Mary,
looking
bidet,
at
bidet,
it.
bidet, bidet,
bracelet
bidet,
woven from silk and
Grogothy,
burlap.
stone.
It
Oh,
has glass beads.
I don't know what that was. And
periodically
then it
throughout
vanished.
it. It's simple but elegant.
You still do good work.
That'll smell like home for a while, so while you're off, I don't know, fighting this city or something.
My sister is making homemade soup right now.
Look at what the world has done.
It was
to my
supposed to be
hair.
ready.
No,
It's
that's
probably
awful.
ready
So
right now
terrible.
because she said it'll be ready halfway through your stream. So my guess is
I trust
that is
we
very
all
soon.
trust in your instincts. You've kind of always been the of everyone. The one who just kind of had a
Stone Day
better
Stone
sense
Jaw,
of how things were meant.
Ford Stone, and his vision
Clearly I
about
was
the
wrong
Nine. What
about
is
my
that all
thoughts that I
about?
was going to stay here. Can't always be right.
No.
And my sense, and I want to make sure you know this, is that I don't think I'm coming back.
I don't know
I'm
this
not okay
Stone
with it,
Jaw, but he sounds like he
I'm
rocks.
making peace with
So
it.
should groggery rhyme with crockery?
If there's a way for my body
Groggery?
to get back here, I'd be
Like
very
Gregory?
grateful, but
Grog
there's
is
every
Gregory?
possibility
Groggery?
That won't happen. I'd like my name somewhere if there's nothing to bring back. That would be a comfort.
It would be a comfort. Stream Elements, thanks for the
It's
subscribe.
Extremely dark.
Jania Rofail.
Cold. Almost.
I think
As
I'm
your
saying
eyes
that
meet
right.
close.
Jania Rofail. Thanks for subscribing. If you're watching us right now,
It's
say what's
odd
up. I
to
bet
feel
you it's
so
just
close to
random.
your sister
If
and
it's a
in that
name we don't
moment
see in the
feel
chat,
so
usually
far
it
away.
is somebody just randomly watching a video and
knows?
subscribing coincidentally. But if
Okay.
not, Jania, if I'm saying your name right, say what's up and you
I
get a
want you to
shot
take care of
dedicated to you.
everybody.
If anybody is new in the chat, we will do a
especially-
shot immediately.
I want to make
Even
sure
though
you
the
take care
shot
of
isn't
yourself.
for another
Don't
13 minutes or
get
more.
locked up here on my account.
18 minutes. 18 minutes till our countdown
Your
shot.
job is to
But if
get
anybody new
everyone
is in the chat,
situated and then make sure that
you just say, Jay, I'm
find
new.
whatever
Take
destiny
that
you're
shot,
supposed to
and
have.
I'll go,
I don't think you're supposed to be
okie
here.
dokie.
Not forever.
Where's my friend Neil? Haven't seen Neil.
Let
Please
Colin do that,
insert
it'll be
a
funny.
Mercer facepalm.
You're not wrong.
A Mercer facepalm.
Um,
I got sushi 2 nights ago.
I'm thinking about
Otherwise, I would consider getting it
Now that I'm
tonight.
here.
But like I said, my sister's making homemade chicken soup.
doing
So I'll probably just
talking
eat
to
that.
the Wild Mother, maybe.
But I
trying
kind of
something
wouldn't
a
mind
little
sushi
out of the
twice
ordinary.
this week.
Seeing if she has something to say while I'm here.
Well, and she kind of stands up a little bit while you're still sitting. Rain splashing across her face, still coming down.
Hello, Vinny. Yo, Vinny says
Yeah, if you talk
hi.
kinda
What is up,
loud.
Vinny? Vinny. Should Vinny get a shot? Should we? Star, it's up to you. I don't know if that's inappropriate. Should we cheers a shot of
Stand
apple
up with my
juice and
staff.
greatness? Some cherry soda.
Put the
in
bracelet
the in
on.
the spirits of Vinny. We'll jump the gun on the hour. I feel pretty good. I kind of want to have another shot.
You know,
so
I don't
I'm
know
looking
if
for an
it's true,
excuse. Ninja is celebrating with the
but
sushi. Ninja,
there's a
tomorrow's your
version of the
sushi
story
day.
that says
Sushi
that
day for a ninja. Y'all put carrots and shot
the head
in it.
of the first hero
Y'all put carrots and
gave this
shot
place
in
its power.
it. He's 15.
was put
What do you
in the ground
think?
where the spring
All right. All right.
erupted from.
Then we're gonna pour
From
18
that point,
shots,
and
all for Vinny.
the flowers that grow from there are the first flowers. I know that there's a lot
Shot
of
number 2 coming out. We're doing it 15 minutes
stories
early
told, but
for
that's the
Vinny.
one I
For
believe.
Vinny, not because Jay wants to drink or anything like that. It's 100% because this
I'm gonna
is
take the
going
crystal
out
off of
to
my
the
staff
great
and put my staff
and
down.
mighty Vinny. Like the video if you haven't. We're 22
Going
likes
to
away.
wade a little bit into the water.
22 likes away. Cheers to everybody.
take one of the
Cheers
pebbles
to Vinny.
put it in my
This
mouth.
goes out to Vinny.
And I'm going to take a deep breath, holding the crystal, and step into the deeper points of the spring and let myself take a big breath and let myself sink and try and.
Ooh-wee. All right,
guess
2
use
shots
the
down.
spell to cast.
M. Gormley is
there is
here,
no
and so
better
is
time
Lisa
to
Pocky.
cast
So
communion under
definitely
these
yes then.
circumstances.
What was the definitely yes then? About drinking?
Alrighty.
All I know is I didn't see
I'm gonna
Lisa
use
Pocky.
it
Oh, there he
in a
is.
way.
It's nice that Jay is always so
Okay,
confused, but
here.
you all need to stop
Explain.
for not only him, but other people.
I have been getting
that aren't
visions.
caught up.
I have been getting. It's not quite a yes or
Exactly.
no question
Exactly.
that I want to ask. I want
Lace
to.
up, how are you? M. Gormley, like I said. Vinny, I hope you enjoyed the shot. You got cheers to you. Coco is
Not quite a
rolling
plea
around,
for
barrel
help,
rolling. Something
but-
outside is getting her attention like a crazy.
I want whatever blessings that she can give, and whatever she can do to make the road clearer, and whatever she can do to make
We're talking
the notion
blessings,
of what we
everybody.
face stronger.
We're talking blessings.
As you kind of descend beneath the waters, the cold spring waters, as the water overtakes your hearing, you can hear the muffled sounds of the rain breaking the surface.
Here comes the rain again, everybody.
And then as you kind of give
Cheers,
in
Lace Pocky.
to the depths,
We're up to 31 likes. We broke.
the waters around you begin to
We're down to
warm.
teens. We're down to the teens.
The rolling thunder begins to fade. And you feel almost like you're being cradled. Like something has scooped you up from underneath. And that warmth is welcoming. It smells sweet. It smells like a fresh rose after a rain.
There is my friend
And as you
Neil. We were
concentrate,
just talking
focus,
about you, Neil. I was like, I haven't seen Neil yet. He's usually on by now.
You sense
We
that
jumped
warmth
on. We started
will
at
never truly
5:55. It's a record. We started before 6
For the
o'clock.
clarity of
I
what
was
you
already
face,
here. I watched Long Legs, Neil. I don't know if you've seen it.
that warmth grows,
Long Legs. My 5 legs are in. Neil already threw his 5 in.
and you sense
I saw
something
Long Legs right before this.
open
I
your
thought it was
eyes.
a little above
Like 2
average,
fingers.
I think it's worth
pull your
saying,
lids open,
but I didn't think the hype
and
was
before you
real.
can see
I wasn't. My sister was telling me, like,
The
some people
visage
were
of
like,
wild
it
mother.
revolutionized horror. And I'm like, yeah, I
massive
saw
and all
similar things.
encompassing
Like
before you.
greatest horror movie in
Beautiful brown
55,000
skin, long
years.
red hair,
It wasn't.
every part of her just adjoining with nature. And she looks towards you with a sad face.
By the way, Jay, you missed me
see below
saying
her,
Vinny yelled at
in
you
her
for taking his age
Amorphous
as a yes.
body
Oh, I said it was. I took it as a yes in the case of
seeds that when you begin to
he
focus,
could.
the distance,
It'd
the
be
size,
okay
the
to take a
scale, the
shot,
scope
not
is
for him to
so
drink
odd
a
and
shot.
off in this
Like for me to
perspective,
take it
but
while he sees.
don't see
I was
these
looking
are-
at it like I'm sure he's seen people
these are
drink at
beings.
the age
These
of
are-
15.
these are souls.
I
These
didn't
are
mean
lives.
he should
These are-
indulge. That's not what I meant, Vinny. Vinny, do not
This is life.
do these things.
Everything
Do not
living, connected.
try to be anything
you
like
can see it all
Jay
connected
ever.
to her, and she just looks at you.
That's the
Sad.
first rule of life. Do not try to do anything that Jay tries to do if you want to live a good, happy life.
As you hear the screams
I mean, you'll live a happy life.
filtering
You might
in,
just live a dangerous life.
the endless thousands of screams. And you watch as each of these seeds, these lights, go out.
Well, the world's only 6,000 years old, so that
And the
you
color
know of,
fades from
Clever.
her.
I
And you watch her wither.
know more. It has
Her
been
eyes not believing
around
yours.
for 500 bazillion.
And as best as she can convey, I think you understand the scope of what it is you face.
Longlegs was just weird. Yeah, it was very weird. I went in
I'm
thinking
deep enough. I want to touch.
it was
going to
be like mind blowing. It was just weird and creepy. It's a good movie,
reach-
good psychological thriller, horror,
find
whatever
the
you
muck.
want to call
You
it.
find the roots.
Not too bloody or gory at
You
all,
find the bottom.
but just weird and creepy.
I'm going to take a big handful.
And there's nothing
and
wrong
wait
with
till
that.
I'm
I
almost out
I
of
seen
breath
weird
and
and
then start
creepy.
making my way back
500
to the
times.
surface.
It was just as weird and creepy as anything else I'd seen that's on that level.
Calliope stands there at the edge, still looking. Did you find what you're looking for?
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately. Like the last
hand's
movie I
nice
could
and
remember
dirty.
that had that kind of that had the same kind of hype as Longlegs
I don't
was
come
like
back, it's your job to
Barbarian.
protect this
Me and my
place
sister went and
from
saw
whatever's
Barbarian. That I thought
If I
was
fail.
way better than this. Barbarian
She'll tell
was
you what to
weird
do.
and creepy too, but I dug it. I thought it had good twists. It was weird. It was different.
As you step
I
out of
thought
the
that was
water,
better than this.
she
That
kind of
actually shocked
leans
me
in
where I
and
was like, whoa. But this I
Straps
was
her
like,
arms
all
around
right,
you for a
whatever.
second, leaning her head on your shoulder. Takes a deep breath, and pulls back and looks at you. And kicks you into the water.
And I'm down.
Kicks me in the water. What if you're like, I rip her
And she walks back
arm
into the
off
water.
and beat her to death with it?
Take a second.
Oh
float.
wait, I remember something
Feeling
coming
the
up.
wind on your
Yay!
face.
I might go see
Last
Beetlejuice.
bit of light. begins
Not a
to
fan
fade
of
into that
giving
distant blue.
Yet another reboot money though.
Okay.
Clever. You
Pick
weren't
up
here
my
before.
things And
I'm going to see Beetlejuice,
go back inside.
but we're
and
going
make some
locally
apologies
because
to-
there's a group of people, and if you want, you're welcome to come, Neil. I don't even know if we can get tickets, but we're gonna probably go
Meanwhile, for the rest of
locally
you,
around here,
A meal begins
and
to
then
happen. Food is being prepared, and while
and
it
then go
is
see
a
it.
vegetarian meal,
we might even grab food.
you shouldn't be
But
surprised at
you'd
this
have
point.
to get like
Make sure you
Kev
get
or
the
someone to
food.
drive you up
Yes,
here.
yes.
Thank you.
The smells filled the
It's not
space,
often
and
anybody that
the
we're
warm
friends with beyond
comforts
like
of the
anybody.
Clay
Me
family
and Jesse were talking how
brings a little
most
bit
of our other friends
additional
could
sense
care
of home
less to ever
before
see a
this
movie.
last leg
Even
of
her
your
boyfriend
journey
like never really wants to go
begins
see a
anew.
movie. He'll go to them, but he doesn't really care. So when people actually want to see the movies, we're like, oh shit, people want to
Conversations
see
are-
this movie. We should go as a group. So, up to you, Neil. Like I said,
I'm
it's
getting
next
some clarity. I
Wednesday.
want to
It's a fan
apologize to
event
everyone
on a
for that.
Wednesday night, like like we did for Romulus. It's a Wednesday night, but it's New Brunswick where
Bit
I
of
live. So you could come here,
that
and we
unfortunate
could all head over
outburst,
together,
I
or you can
suppose.
meet us there.
But
It's
Not
either sold
normally
out
one
or
to
selling out quick.
Storm out.
Oh, Sean M, what's
Apology
up?
not accepted.
Sean M
I'm
is
sorry.
here.
It looks
Hey,
like we can't
Sean,
travel
just
together any further.
A blood feud.
getting my
is
second like
excellent.
ninja. You good?
mean,
You
you
good
just
for another
survived.
radiator
Like
hit?
normal speed.
Wait,
Well,
what
Everybody,
happened?
There
we're
is
gonna
a
hit the
storm going
radiators.
on, so maybe that's what he meant
Let's
by
go.
storming out.
Wasn't very dramatic.
They've been
No.
a very bad influence on me.
Beetlejuice?
I'm going to have to get rid
Just
of
a
a lot
little
of language.
Background of
What kind
Jay.
of did you gain?
Beetlejuice is
kind of
probably,
fantasy
well, not
did you
probably.
Well-
Beetlejuice is easily top 10 movie growing up for me and my brother. My sister's a big fan of it too. She's going with
I
me.
don't wanna
But
go.
we saw it when it like actually came out in theaters and got it
wanna
on
leave
VHS. And we would watch that.
That is not on the
Constantly.
that is not on the table.
I would say
is
that
not
was
an
in the
option.
rotation easily in the
There
top
is-
10. Back to the Future, Pee Wee Herman, Indiana Jones,
I don't think there's any
Beetlejuice
way
was
out of
in
this
that
for any of us.
rotation. It was always in that rotation. Michael Keaton,
Oh, yeah.
Jay Reed, my past few. Neil, you, me, Ray,
Before
and
I
Jay
met
Boulders.
You all.
Let
I
Ray
had
know
started-
we are ready for Boulders.
I
Okay,
apologize,
I'll.
Mom, Dad.
What about?
Started in sort of.
I was gonna say what about Visions of
inducing-
Mana, but we can't do it because it's one player. Radios unite, everybody. I am always
A
good,
connection to
Jay.
the wild
Ninja's
mother
good. Here we go.
Through the ingestion of certain flowers. Hoping.
Constance here in a breath go, he gets that from you.
Hoping to gain some insight as to what I was
undoing my
supposed to do
button
and how I was supposed to
because
save
my
home.
fly is undown.
It
My
had
fly
been
is
so
undown,
long,
and it was stabbing
seemed
me in
like
the
its
medulla
significance ended,
oblongata.
and
I
coming
always
home
wondered what my medulla
reminded me of
oblongata
the,
was.
The last
Think
vision
about
I
what the
had
crow
before you all
started
arrived,
and Queen of the Dam buried for good.
which was I remembered
Love
saw
it. Back to the Future. Yeah, I would say if I had to go back, we like
River of
obscure ones, which
dark
you know,
water,
more obscure than your average
bottom that could not be
80s
seen.
greatness. We would watch Pee Wee's Big Adventure and
moved
Beetlejuice
through-
all
through
the time.
valleys and emptied
I
into
would
the
say those
ocean.
were like the two big ones that weren't like your
And then I saw
major 80s movies like Back to the
forest.
Future, Indiana Jones,
saw
Star
this
Wars,
mighty forest.
Pee Wee's Big Adventure, Beetlejuice,
And
Michael
the
Keaton
trees had
Batman,
eyes.
the original Batman with Jack Nicholson. We had that on a lot.
The trees had eyes. And then I looked into the sky, and the sky had eyes.
The
And then
sky
I looked down,
had
and there was
eyes, everybody. That's
spring,
dangerous when that
more
happens.
eyes at the bottom of the spring.
My stream is on my Discord profile. If
And then I
y'all
turned to my family,
on there, just add me. My stream.
engraved
blah, blah,
the
blah, blah.
stones of the stones of the clays.
Think about what the crow started. Evil Dead 2.
Sean,
Sean, I think we talked about this. In my bedroom are
drinking from the nectar.
some of my favorite movies of all time,
those
and one of them
movies.
is Army of Darkness, signed by Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell. It is movie
There's no
poster,
getting out of
signed,
this.
hanging up, framed in my bedroom
You had
for
that
the
dream
last
forever ago?
ever
I had a lot of dreams forever ago.
at least 10 or 15 years.
You had a dream about eyes?
I also have Last Crusade,
And then you showed up.
Back to the Future, Goonies, and
I thought
Flight of the
thought
Conchords.
it all made sense at the time.
Flight of the Conchords was just
It
like
felt like
a
someone
really
was coming
good
at the
show.
end of it that I was expecting something.
I
and
fell in love with Flight of the Conchords. It was
the next
great,
morning,
great
here you
comedy.
were.
Well, not
Big
me.
fan, big fan.
Not you, but
But us.
Cool as
I woke
F.
up
Yeah,
and
I mean everything Evil Dead I'm a fan of.
started
Army of Darkness
packing.
was my favorite because I love the goofiness of it. Even though I like
And there
the
you
others
were.
as well. I even
And then
dig
I
the
made two.
remakes. Both remakes I liked. I liked the show.
Well,
I thought the
that's
show was good.
reassuring
I
in
feel like
some
Evil
ways,
Dead is
you
the
know?
one
It's like it was fated to be.
franchise that hasn't had a fuck
I
up.
feel like a lot of things. were maybe
They've
fated to be.
had good and better, but I don't think
Nice.
there's ever been like a bad Evil
That was a
Dead
long time ago.
thing. The show's good. The games are good. Even the
Oh.
video game was really good. The Boomstick game was,
Oh, that was in
amazingly awesome. I
That
thought.
long ago.
Like everything they do. Comics are great.
Well,
they do
back right now.
crossovers. I have Ash versus
Is there
Freddy
anything we
versus
can do here
Jason.
before we go?
I have the whole
Is there a
series.
source of corruption? Something that your
I'm a
family
big
has detected, something that you're
Evil Dead fan. Army of
being called
Darkness, Bruce
towards?
Campbell
It's
in
true, we're here
general.
because of the vision that you saw.
I've seen something of what the Wild Mother wanted.
Jay, I
to
might
tell
have
me.
asked this before, but
Is
who's
anything else?
your
You seen anything
favorite
else? Is
on
anything
screen
gone awry?
Devil, Satan, Lucifer? Devil, I
Getting all
don't
kinds
think
of
you have
balls
asked me
of each
that
other and-
before. I mean, looks wise, Tim Curry is pretty awesome in Legendary, which I've never
Not in
seen. I just know the
particular.
look and it's pretty awesome.
Just a sense of
If I had to pick one, whew, there's so many.
something coming.
I'm trying to, like, I've definitely had a
It's
favorite.
hard
I just have to
describe.
think.
Just a growing,
Favorite devil. I mean, Elizabeth Hurley
growing fear.
in Bedazzled is quite lovely to look at. She might be my favorite devil for other reasons. Al Pacino,
I wish I could give more detail.
Devil's Advocate, was phenomenal acting wise.
Looks over to Constance, who goes,
I don't know though. There's a lot. Video game is good. Can confirm. I remember playing that. That was
Me
like,
too.
I can't remember what console, but I remember it being really fun.
I feel like whatever
Legendary
this is more
is-
than the Grove by far.
It is.
Legendary is a totes different film, my dude. Oh, legend. Oh, legend. Star. Gotcha. I'm like legendary. Yes, I did say that. Legend. Dogma. Devil's Advocate. Yeah, you got.
Feels like
There's so many
painful
devils.
now.
Honestly, I don't know if I could pick. Because being
do
that I watch
appreciate this.
horror more than probably
I'm going to
anything, there's probably
Resupply on
so
a few
many.
things I can only get here.
Like even in The Stand.
okay. Yeah.
Lucis, it's
I mean, The Stand had an interesting
nice to have a
devil.
home cooked meal. And
More chill, laid back kind of dude.
4 walls and a roof for a spell.
I was going to say you're welcome to put up the mansion if you are so inclined, although I will admit
Dark
I
Tower. Wasn't
found the house
McConaughey
oddly
like basically
cozy.
the devil
I like
in
the
Dark
smells in
Tower,
this
or
place.
actually the same character?
I
as
have to say,
The Stand.
This is one of the most wonderful.
What the hell was that
places
dude's
I
name?
think I've
Stag?
ever been
Walt?
to.
Or
I would recommend walking the grounds.
something. I haven't read those books or seen that in so long.
Chester,
I feel like his name was
Something
Stag or
like,
something like that, and he was like the devil.
maybe we
I
can
think he's the
check
same
in.
guy
Definitely.
in multiple Stephen King
I can cast.
books and stuff.
I can send messages to lots of people.
No, he was not the devil. He was Randall Flagg. There you go, Flagg. I was saying Stag. I'm like, I know it sounds like
Feels
that.
like a place
Randall
with
Flagg.
Lots of tranquil energy and connection.
There was never a Dark Tower
maybe
movie. I remember
some
we've had this conversation
rich
too.
arcane vibes.
There never was a
You were
movie.
not wrong.
The Walking
You
Dude.
think if I
The
did
Walking
some
Dude. Is that like The
meditating
Walking Dead?
my own, that I would have maybe a better chance at success?
We are down to the final hour,
Or
everybody.
do you
1
think
hour
it's
left. We need 14 likes. Do we
The
get
right
there?
kind of vibe.
1 hour,
I
14
think
likes. If we do, we will
this
do
place
the
is very
next
special.
30 minutes.
And this
And we'll be
place
into episode 131. We will
is
be
for a conflux of
down to
deities. It was
the
built by one
final
for another.
10 episodes.
And
That's crazy if you think about it.
faiths
We'll be
of
down
all sorts.
to the final 10 episodes.
And what if I wanna
Technically
try and
today,
contact
we'll be
something that's
down to
not
under.
of a
We'll be
certain
like in
faith?
single digits, technically,
What do you want to try and contact?
by the end of today. I have to say, I liked
point to the back of my hand?
I don't know what that says. Mathay's? I liked Mathay's Man in Black character. He could transfer into a loyal adaptation and wouldn't complain.
I don't know where the
Is that the
safest
guy
place
that
would
made
be.
the movie? I don't know who that is.
I'll say if you walk and find a place that feels right, I trust you.
Mine would be How
Find
to
a
Survive
stone
a
that feels
Desert
right.
Island. How to survive.
We
I
showed
have
up
to
on
say,
your
I like. Oh, I already read that. Be right back. Picking up
You don't think that this could
meds
be
and
bringing
stuff.
more?
Michael, be safe. My keyboard doesn't
darkness and
work right
corruption into
anymore,
your life?
Jay. Use your brain for my fingers and the
I would
keys.
be impressed if we
Please,
could find a way
and the
to
keys,
bring more
please.
darkness and corruption into our lives.
So
What's the point of
at
maintaining a place like
at
this
3:20.
if its job is to be useless?
At
in a time
3:20,
of
we're taking a shot. That's in
hardship?
13 minutes, everybody. 3:20. Get ready for shots unless anyone's new in the
not a
chat.
bunker.
If anyone is new in the chat, we'll do one now.
This is the Wild Mother, and
But
this
if not,
is the Arkheart, and this is their
3:20
place.
will be the 45-minute countdown,
I'm not worried.
and we'll do a shot for
She'll
it.
tell you if she doesn't want you to do it.
But we're pouring it now. If
Just to be
anybody's
clear,
new in the
there-
chat,
there's
say,
no
"What's up, Jay? I'm new."
corruption here.
Drink that shot, and I'll
I
drink it
thought
right
you had
now.
a vision of something that was corrupting the trees of the
So,
ground.
we'll pour
or
it out, we'll
something
have
we
it
were going
ready
be
to go.
investigating that might give some sort of a shade of what we would be seeing.
I was referring
the
to
city was
McConaughey,
taken over
and no,
here.
I can never spell his name right.
Your
That's what I
family
figured,
hasn't
Star.
noticed Anything like that?
I'll
Nothing
assume
we can
so.
Check or
Well, I'm going to do a walk around anyway.
Constance, Cornelius, you've seen nothing like this. Your family.
Constance kind of thinks for a second.
Constance Cornelius.
No, I mean they're ever since the
Sup,
completion
Jay?
of-
I've been
of
here,
your
but
trek,
Lurkin
and when you
44
saved us
is
all
here. 44 is here. What are you doing, 44? What are you up to in this
stone-bringing
wonderful
creature.
world of ours?
The crystals we brought back fought back
Are you
the
enjoying
corruption of the
life?
forest.
Are you happy it's Friday?
In the grove
Are
has
you happy
been
we're here and I'm taking a shot
cleansed,
for
it's
you?
been saved.
Get
Is that a
the
sign?
swelly
Should
in.
we-
Is that say the swell? The
Should we do something with the
swally? Get the
crystals? Do you think that would
swally
help
in.
us against the city?
D44. And I told Sean M I'd
Maybe
start
you got a
drinking
vision of
too.
the
So
city overtaking her because
244
it's so angry that
for shouting us
got
out in the
forced
chat.
out.
Cheers to everybody.
Is there still a corruption at the edges?
Oh, yeah, the whole wood is still the wood. Just the grove is
The whole
protected
wood
now.
is still the wood.
Does anyone want to take a walk?
We're going to take a walk outside today. Going to see what we can find
Calliope?
today.
Of course.
Slancha, bro, I am all good. I can't stand McConaughey. Seems like one of the hippie gurus
See if we
who
can
are
muster up enough
completely
blankets
brought
and
in
cushions for our guests
to their
sleep
own bullshit.
semi-comfortable tonight.
McConaughey,
Okay,
I
okay.
like in certain things.
Runs off.
I mean, as an actor, I don't really. I mean, you know, I don't know the dude. We don't
wanna
really
take a
ever
walk
know
at the
these
edges,
people for who they really
inspect
are
the new
most of the time.
crystals and
But
take everyone around to see what
like
they
his
see.
earlier stuff, I could really care less when he
See
did
what the
like Dazed
borders
and
look like now.
Confused. I think it was in all those movies. There was like a period of time where I
We'll step out
enjoyed
into the evening
most of his
rain now.
movies, like right around like
The light quite
How to
dark.
Date a Guy in 10 Days or How to Lose a
And if you
Guy.
wanna
That was it.
bring
How to
some
Lose a
particular
Guy
light
in 10
sources
Days.
or create some light
That
sources would be
time of
recommended
his
at
life,
this hour.
I feel like he was in enough goofy comedies where I liked him
globules,
as
maybe,
like a
Caleb?
goofy romantic comedy guy, and he was in a couple action
Yeah, if you want
movies
dim light, I
that
can
were
do that.
like
If you want bright light, I
dim-witted
can do,
comedy
better,
types.
but probably dim.
But the vast majority, I don't really
Matches the vibe.
give a shit. His best work is the Lincoln commercials.
As you guys begin to walk around this fresh post-dusk hour, the grove is
Yes, Sean M.
beautiful.
I don't know if I
And as you
pronounced it right,
peruse
but
the
I knew that meant
exterior, you can
cheers.
see
I was
the
aware.
elements of those
I probably said it
crystalline
wrong,
trees, the
but I've
four
heard
that
it
have
before, my good friend.
of
I roll every time you show up
magically
in chat. I
assembled
rolled
since
a
their
9.
implantation
Who?
at the outskirts of the grove.
I roll every time you
The
show
trees
up in chat.
themselves
Who
are
you talking about,
semi-translucent,
Lace
just
Up?
like purple and pink.
How to Lose a Guy in
almost
10 Days. I actually
woven
love that
threads,
film. I
like
mean,
like
Kate Hudson
braided textures
made
of different
him
types of
shine,
crystal that
and he's
bind and
brilliant
twist
in
into
A
each
Time to
other.
Kill. Agreed with both. Kate Hudson
The roots themselves kind of extend
was like,
and
I feel like that was
follow the
when I was in
perimeter
high school
of
going
the
into
premises.
college. She became famous,
they
and she was
stand
adorable.
probably
I always remember people
8-9
ragging on her
feet
because
tall.
she had no chest, but I thought she was
Thin.
a gem. I loved Kate Hudson,
but nevertheless
who is,
stalwart and where they're placed.
if I'm not mistaken, Meg
Looking
Ryan's
past
kid.
where the trees are, and there
I think
is
it's
a
Meg Ryan's
radius
kid. I
around
know
them
it's
where you
another
can see
celebrity.
The greenery continues
like it's her.
past the outer edge of the fence that contains the grove, and about 3 or so 4 feet. from
Yes, the rom-com
edge, you can
era
see the
of the
grass begins
2000s.
to
Yes, there was a lot of.
get ever so
Honestly,
faintly
they're great to go back to.
darker
I love
and
like
drop.
50 First Dates.
and the heavy
50 First
tree
Dates
canopy
gotta be
beyond
like 20
there
years old. That's when I go back
almost
to a lot. I love
immediately
Drew Barrymore.
becomes
I
the
love Adam
familiar,
Sandler at his
corrupt
corny
coloration
cheesiness.
of the rest of the Savalier wood.
50 First Dates is great
That
rom-com. What's
Odd
another one I do?
purple gray color. To the
I can't remember
leaves.
the name of it, but it's Ben Stiller, and his dad's in it. In real life, his
And while
dad
you
is
may
in
have
it. Is his dad? It's
Question
like the
it
Heartbreak Kid.
beforehand.
Heartbreak
There
Kid.
is
That's a wacky one that I like.
Some element of similarity
wild-
in some ways to the
Like raunchy
forest you
comedies.
would encounter
If I'm gonna watch those types.
in the Aorn Ruin and Isocross. Different types of trees, but the corruption is somewhat familiar.
What did it do here?
Mira
How did it get all
Sorvino.
the
Oh
way
yeah,
down
Mira
here?
Sorvino is great. Goldie Hawn.
This is old.
Goldie Hawn, not Meg Ryan. My bad. Meg Ryan didn't
Hawn.
sound right.
This corruption is
I was like,
it's
I
the
know
same
Meg
corruption.
Ryan. I knew it was that era,
This
but I'm like, it
corruption
doesn't
is
sound
hundreds
right.
of years old.
What if? What if? Oh, I don't know. That's stupid.
What?
No.
I don't know. What if like some of the relics from Aor or something got brought down here? Didn't they
Goldie
say, like,
Hawn and
a
Meg
lot of
Ryan
weird
were
relics
both
are
great.
here as well?
Goldie
That's
Hawn.
from the Elven City.
Was Goldie Hawn the one
The
that was
elven city
in
of
Shipwreck
Malaeus is
or
where the corruption seemed
Overboard?
to stem from.
They're so. Am I crazy?
close to here?
Doesn't Meg Ryan and Goldie Hawn
It's
look similar?
number of miles
Like I feel like
away.
I confuse them often. Goldie
Maybe the
Hawn
Elven
is
City was
Bird on a
infected.
Wire and Overboard.
Infected.
Meg Ryan is
Maybe.
What?
Whatever this is.
when Harry
How
met
far
Sally.
is that
Elves
place?
are all
Meg Ryan,
I wouldn't know
to
where
me
the
they
ruins
come
are.
off like very similar. though.
You've not been there because it is extremely dangerous to go near them. But
This timeline's different.
Yeah.
yeah, it was once, and you would know this. nobody
I
that's so
keep
important,
my
it was once kind
D&D
of the-
shit in a
center of Elvish
suitcase,
culture
and I want to call it
here in
an
Wildemount.
attaché
It is
case, but I
a
don't.
thriving elf.
Is why the differentiant
City.
is.
Massive
I like the
city.
weirdest Meg Ryan film as
And
my favorite role of
one
hers.
day,
It's called Hanging
something
Up.
went
I don't know
wrong.
if I've ever heard of that.
And how
And-
long ago was that?
Storage, your
a
favorite?
few
What are we
hundred years
talking?
ago.
70s? It's got to be
And it
70s because
corrupted
if
the
it's
majority of the
weirdest.
Savoy wood.
Well, you said weirdest. Meg Ryan was
destroyed the
big in like the
city, or at
80s.
least left it abandoned.
So I feel
Many,
like
many
it'd have to
people
be
died,
80s. I don't think
and
I've ever heard
those
of
that
it.
survived fled northward to
Hanging Up.
the
I just the other
doors of
day somebody was
Ithilien
telling me
to create
they were
the
recommending
diary
80s movies to
or
me. I love
further to
80s
sea
movies.
to the west.
They're
around the top of
recommending
the
80s
empire
movies.
and
They're like,
founded
I
by
know
Saius Tyr,
there's some of these you
which is
never have
the one
seen.
elven
And I'm like,
city of
I don't know.
Nein.
I've seen a lot of 80s
Those
movies.
elves learned about what happened.
One of them was The Chauffeur.
They were trying to communicate.
And it was the
well,
only
it
one I
opened
could
the door
think
to
of
the
that I'd
sun.
never heard of.
History keeps repeating
And I
itself.
recognized people in
A
it.
bunch of fancy
But,
ass
like,
mages.
I don't know. It was like weird. Like a
Trying to
girl
tap into some ancient
like
power
poses as
that
a
has it.
chauffeur to learn about
forest.
people or something. I don't know. But people were like, yeah, it's really
Predated.
good. It's funny as shit.
From here.
The Chauffeur.
Yeah,
a
the
long time
forest
ago.
was fine.
The corruption that you saw in the ruin was a different part of the city than Cognosa.
Boop, boop, boop.
It was a portion of Aor,
Yeah.
but you're uncertain if it has any specific
Aor.
connotation to the Somnovan.
Aor.
one
The
ward of
Wraith
the city
sleeper classic. I
runs to
agree with
another
that,
place.
Neil.
The rest of
I, for some reason, that movie
crash
was around a
landed, and
lot
that's what
when
we
I
were
was
looking
younger,
for.
so I've seen it
Not the portion
way
of the
more
city
than
that
anybody
runs to the
else.
astral sea.
I feel like because Neil's
Yeah.
right. No one
So
I
that
ever talked to
corruption
has ever heard of that movie.
didn't
I
come
feel like it got a
from
second
Somnovan.
life on Netflix or something because people started
that
noticing
forest
it.
existed
But the Wraith
already.
with Charlie Sheen and
I think it depends
Ron
on whatever
Howard's
type
weird
of
brother is quite good.
residual
Quite good.
magic.
Especially for the time.
No, you're right.
Great effects. Everything was good.
You're right.
2000 also with
I don't
Lisa
think we have a
Kudrow,
definitive
Walter
answer, but there
Matthau,
is at
and
least a
others.
chance that the elves of this forest
I don't know who that is. It's 2000?
came in contact
I have
with
no
discovered
clue how
something
you
from
managed
people
that
that-
Meg Ryan is America's Sweetheart. Goldie is
elves are
something
people of
else.
elves,
Jay's remembering Taxi Cab Confessions. Rad, another
does it help
classic.
us?
Yes. I think I told
can
you
we
guys
use
this,
that
but Rad
knowledge?
had a
Yeah,
remastered
I've been
release
talking
in
to them.
theaters
Yeah,
near
we're
me
like ants
like
trying to
a
understand
couple
the
months ago,
contents of a
and I was
book
going to
we're
go.
going on.
And no one wanted to go, and
I
something
suppose
happened.
that
I think it was like my
city
dad
that
had
we
a
have
surgery or
adventures that's
something.
been around the
And I
way
couldn't go, and I had to
let us
cancel.
play over.
Rad in
Malaeusmere.
Yep.
like remastered digital.
Last me.
You know, with all that time we don't have, we could go and talk to
The
them about what
Gate,
happened
so
to
good.
their
That's a
old
good one.
city.
The
Or are
Gate.
they gone?
That's a
They're
nine.
gone.
Wasn't that
Oh, it's
Steven
gone. It's
Dorff?
abandoned.
Was that
It's
Steven
an
Dorff?
No, no, no. I know that some of them went up to Uthador. And
I think it
then
was
another
Steven
one
Dorff
went
in that movie.
up to this other thing, and it had a blah.
Yeah,
Correct.
the generation.
The sequel was one of the weirdest sequels ever.
Kind of connected back to that same
Of the
time
Gate, the Gate Part
when
2. Sequel is
relics started
crazy.
being uncovered.
I didn't
from
see the Gate
Aor,
until high
and
school. It wasn't for me.
the
Not one of my
misinformation
favorites.
started
It's
being
it's
spread.
We all
it's
still
good.
need
It's
to
good enough
sleep,
where I'd
right?
recommend it.
Yeah.
We're
But
rough.
not one of my favorites, but still good.
We don't normally do
The second
this,
one,
but I'm going to
crazy
try
weird.
One more commune.
I think they brought back the kid, one of the kids, the kid with the glasses or something, or he looked a lot like him if it wasn't him. Lisa Kudrow might be
Sure.
the one I got wrong. It could be Alyssa
clue
Milano. I don't care about
to
that
what
character
it is
enough
we
to
face
check.
in the
Alyssa
abandoned
Milano.
city.
I had such a crush on growing up. Lisa Kudrow from Friends, she's all right. She's fine. Alyssa Milano, I had a huge crush on growing up.
So what's the question again? Sorry.
Is there a clue to what we face in the abandoned city?
Okay, checking.
Lasmere.
Diane Keaton directed
You
Hanging
sense
Up
Waldemar
too,
blowing
and it was
through on the
Lisa
cold,
Kudrow.
rainy wind.
Hanging Up. Oh, okay, so it
It
wasn't
smatters
Meg
the side of
Ryan,
your
is what
face.
you're saying. Lisa Kudrow, Hanging Up. Maybe
In
I
that
have seen it.
Cold darkness as your eyes are closed.
You're
sense
saying
that-
it's the year 2000.
Likely not directly.
Oh, and so Meg Ryan's in it with her, I think you're saying, from what I'm reading in the rest
There'd
of the
be something
comments.
to help us in our battle.
I don't think I ever heard of it. From 2000, Hanging Up. I don't know. It doesn't ring a bell.
You get this.
Was Meg Ryan Sleepless in Seattle girl?
The imagery that comes to you is of many things.
No, it was Meg Ryan.
across
Dan
many
Keaton
lands
was
that
just
could
in
be
it as
fulfilled.
well. Gotcha.
But you quickly
No,
see a
Daniel,
tree
she keeps me
lose its
hanging
roots.
on. She keeps
Time
me
passes.
hanging. Kim Wilde, a British singer, was my favorite back in the day. I don't know if I know her. Kim Wilde, British singer. I loved my two biggest that I remember
Is this-
as a kid were Alyssa Milano and Nicole Eggert,
Is the source
Nicole
of this
Eggert,
corruption the same?
who was Charles in Charge, and then went on to do
Same.
Baywatch.
Origin.
I had such a crush on her and Alyssa Milano. And Alyssa Milano was Who's the Boss. So it's like, I saw them on TV. And then I think Alyssa Milano went
as
over to
the-
Charmed,
as
was
the
it? And I never
corruption in
watched the show, but you'd always
forest
see her because I
underneath the-
watched a lot
in the
on that
cavern.
channel. I think it was on Channel
You see the
11.
two disparate
I watched
forests
Channel
in
11 all the time, but I never
imagery
really
of
watched
one
Charmed. I just liked Alyssa Milano.
within a city, and one around a city. Different times. Similar threats.
Similar threats. Nicole Eggert. Brah. Yeah, Nicole
Yeah,
Eggert was
good.
great. I loved her
But we
because
are
she was
running
like
out
the
of
girl
time.
next door. Charles in
Right, I
Charge.
say we
They
don't
literally
sleep,
made her
we
into
go
like
to
a kid,
right now.
like a little,
Get it on.
the girl next door kind of thing. And then they put her on Baywatch and like
Sleep.
turned her into like something totally
Supposedly
different. So you saw both sides of her.
like
But even on
some,
Baywatch, she was like
some
the girl next
monstrosities.
door. She didn't play like the promiscuous
Take a little walk real
ditz or
quick.
something like that. She was like normal.
You
She
have
was
to
just like,
do.
I'm
I'll be back.
here. Hi. Give me
Caleb, you wanna
money.
join?
Give me money.
Oh, hold on. The two motherfuckers with red eyes on their bodies are not going by themselves into the woods.
No.
Look at the last time we see it.
woods.
Amanda
Wherever you walk,
Bynes
you get a
and Clarissa
chaperone,
explains it all
okay?
for me.
You get a
Amanda Bynes.
chaperone.
I think we talked about this too when all that
Come on,
Nickelodeon documentary stuff came out a couple months ago. Amanda Bynes is not doing well. I haven't seen Melissa Joan Hart. Clarissa explains it all. Melissa Joan Hart, I haven't
Give any more
seen
acid,
in a
maybe.
while, so I don't know how she's doing.
No,
But
I gotta
Amanda
hit back up for
Bynes,
that.
It's my punishment.
I did
for that,
enjoy,
so-
and she looks like she is having a time.
Quiet, Lord Bailey.
I wish her all the best.
If I want to destroy the campaign with Marisha, I'll do it.
I'm gonna watch and rest on a crystal tree and just sort of watch.
All right.
Bo
Resting
and
on a
Caleb are that
crystal
little
tree.
girl in front of the burning house.
Little girl in front of a
The
burning
storm
house.
has definitely arrived.
My God,
The rain
we
is
are
getting
down.
heavier.
We still need
What
14
are the
likes,
two you wanna
everybody.
do?
14 likes. We are down to the final 45 minutes. Final 45 minutes.
I'm gonna walk around
And we need
I'm gonna
14
do
likes.
exactly
What are we gonna do about this,
Caduceus
everybody?
Advised me to do, and I'm just gonna kind of like
In-
meditate, focusing on these things that are on my body,
Infantilism?
and
Is that a word?
seeing if I can just, like,
Infantilism? I don't even know if that's a
get a
word. No one
hunch in my
ever
brain,
truly
get a
grows
feeling.
up. I agree. Melissa
a
recently
good
did
spot to
the
anchor
Lawrence
to.
Brothers podcast. How's she look? How's she
throw the
doing? I mean,
dome
that
up
makes
over
sense
us
because
so
they
we
were
get
all around that
drenched.
time. Vera G
you
is saying, watch this.
You're going to meditate and walk at the same time?
I'm gonna find a place,
Focus time.
Okay.
and then yeah,
Okay.
For
either
sure.
way.
For sure.
Okay. So
For sure.
you walk for a bit.
Multiple focuses.
There are a number of patches within the grove that are comfortable. Soft long grasses,
Multiple focuses.
mud
We're pouring a
patches,
shot while we watch,
especially
everybody.
around the
We're going to pour a shot. This is going to be the 30-minute shot unless someone's
grove's
new
watering hole.
in the chat. Anybody new in the
Anything,
chat?
Get feeling.
Anybody new in the chat?
connective-
We're pouring one
Yeah,
out.
I find a good spot.
Okay.
This mud patch, does this feel good? Just kind of like
Does
grassy
this
knoll?
mud patch feel
If it's
good?
a mud patch, it's probably
That's what
actually
the
somewhere
worst
where someone was
prostitute
interred.
ever says.
So I'm gonna just look at the stone. I didn't say that. I'm gonna look at the stone and see if perhaps this was a worshiper of Ayun or anything like that. Or
you know this area pretty well, and you know specifically there are a handful of individuals that were interred here as followers of Ioun. And
I
it's easy for you to
suppose
steer her towards
that
one
explains
has
some of your
solid
comments over some of the
fine.
streams.
This grassy knoll?
If it feels good.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. This isn't normally my jam.
I'm reading the comments, but
I'm gonna see what happens.
I'm backing up.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye, Bo.
bye.
I'm
Bo
going
just
to sit
Bo
down.
just
I'm gonna
incinerated.
kind of stare at this symbol of Ioun that is carved into this grave marker and just to lose myself in the intricate carvings.
Anybody new?
and
Anybody
how
new? Shot time.
Deep the recesses
soon.
seem to go in all of these carved marks and the illusion of if it's recessed or if it is carved and it is protruding outwards, and try and meditate and see if I can get some sort of like connection to somebody who might give me some sort of an answer or an advantage on what I can do with these eyes that are on my body.
Okay. Go ahead and roll d20 for me and add your
The person
wisdom.
I am referring to knows who they are. So I ain't in your sights. Well,
Just my
that
wisdom
certainly
modifier.
counts me out. Ha ha ha. All right, here we go.
Thank you, Jade.
Good
It's
call.
gonna be that gopher sitting on a fence.
Natural 20, natural 20, natural 1.
I picked it up really fast because it went out, but it's a 20.
That's the 20 face. I know the 20 face.
Can I keep it?
Because you were picking it up to re-roll it.
Ziggy zag.
Ziggy
Still
zag.
bounced out. Should I keep that one? It's good.
What is it?
It's a 7. With my wisdom modifier, which is +4, so 11.
11.
But the first one was a 20.
It was. I'm just
I know.
It
just
was.
going by the intent
was.
of re-rolling.
Never touch.
It was. We understand it was. She did have the 20
you stare
face. I'm
into
like,
this-
that's a 20
this
face.
symbol of
But then I
Ioun
wasn't
before
sure. It
you
could also be a 1
and
face.
focus and concentrate.
Depending. She looked
And
excited. She looked happy,
it's trying
excited.
to extend your consciousness in the way that you hear other people do to gods and deities and powers for
It's
guidance.
me, Jay. It's
information.
me. Hi, I'll pretend to
And
be
you
new.
look into the symbol of Ioun, a symbol you've seen.
We're gonna take it.
A lot of
10
you
minutes.
don't like
9 minutes. 9 minutes. We'll be at the
familiar
30-minute
symbol of three
countdown. 9
eyes.
minutes. Unless we see a new person in the chat. New person.
just kinda
It's gotta be a
focus
new
on that top
person.
one.
Otherwise, 9 minutes.
You focus. And the sound of the rain.
Here comes the rain again.
Gets
How are
quieter
none of
and
them doing
quieter.
that? I feel like one of them would
The
do that.
cold begins to turn to numbness.
I'm not saying it's a good joke.
The sense of location, of self, begins to drift and disseminate. Like diffused liquid in water. And all you can see is that top eye. You blink, and it's red. And a voice goes, "Oh, if this isn't unexpected.
Uh-huh.
Looks like the children are all growing up."
And they immediately knew, or at least Laura. Laura immediately knew.
What do you want?
We wanted
You're
to
the
just
one
say
who reached out
hi.
to me.
We just want to be like, what's up, dude? And then go
You
to
hear
sleep.
Lucian's voice.
I'm just looking at the side of her head.
Do you have like a manager that I can speak to? I wasn't trying to contact you.
Well, too bad. You found me.
Yeah, I didn't know you were gonna be at this party, or else I wouldn't have come.
Scheiße.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how we handle
Don't have
it.
to be rude about it.
Yeah, we're handling it. I mean, I don't know what the right way is, but that's aggressive, and we might lose the signal. We might lose
What are you guys
the
up to, I
conversation.
guess?
What are you guys up to, I
How
guess?
loud or is it in her head? Come on. I gotta know.
After being rude. I mean, honestly,
After
that's
being
probably
loosened
how you
2
should talk
sentences
to
ago.
it. I honestly think that's
From
how
your
we
guys'
should
perspective,
handle it. Talking like that.
She is just staring at this symbol.
Oh, she's not talking out loud.
She's not talking out loud. She is.
So Marisha's just, or Bo is just locked
at
into
least
this
she's
state.
not physically speaking these things.
Between your shots, I've had a few cans. I may have
Well,
too
you're
many
saying,
radiator trips or rips. I may have too many. That's Bo. It's
We'll
me.
say,
Everybody,
follow up on our
Radiators
excursion.
Unite. All right, now let's take a break.
So we have
Let's,
to double time it.
in 6 minutes, we'll do the shot. We'll hit the
Okay.
radiators. 30-minute countdown. We'll do
Keeping the
both.
schedule.
So get ready, everybody.
How about you?
At 3:35,
You know,
it'll be the
stretch
30-minute
our
countdown. We will hit the
legs,
radiators.
sides, take
and
a
take a
scenic
shot.
route.
And
you know,
we're
just having a grand
11
time.
likes away. 11 likes away.
Great, great.
35 minutes to go.
Well,
Yes.
the silence.
That's
pauses for a moment. And
our Bo. David France and Amy France.
you can see quite a bit with
David,
two eyes.
if you pop in and go, Jay, I'm here. It is
Imagine
I,
you can see.
the great and powerful
the three.
David France. I'll
And you
take the
focus
shot
on
early.
The symbol of Ayun,
We,
the
that
three
that,
eyes,
that
and all three
applies
eyes are
because
glowing
David
red.
David
cut
only
it
swoops
away?
in the
Make a
dark of
wisdom
the
saving
night
Oh.
when things need to be
Here's where I
done,
want that
and
natural
all
20.
that is left
It's
is
another fucking
David France to save the
7.
day.
11.
Adam
Can't break
Espinosa.
away.
Ironically, Bo is
Oh wait, a saving throw?
a
Saving throw.
Karen,
A saving throw.
and we
That
all
is
love.
different,
Is that say
'cause
a
my,
Karen and we all love?
wisdom is
Adam
plus
Espinosa.
9.
I can't see it yet. I will see it in a second. But Adam, we love you. Hello, Adam.
And I can
Wisdom
also
Espinosa.
Mine
Yeah,
is a
she's
plus
a
10
library
on my
monk.
saving throws.
It is a Karen. Okay.
And
Pay
I can
attention.
spend a key point to re-roll saving throws. Can I do that right now?
That's a monk thing?
Diamond Soul.
It's a monk thing.
Right. Right.
You can
David
re-roll what?
is
You can re-roll
on
what?
Broken ass.
his motorcycle.
Monk,
David,
yo.
do
Re-roll
not
saving throws?
ask.
Should I spend a key
By the
point?
time you get off your
course you
motorcycle,
can.
we'll have
Yeah.
already taken the shot. So, David,
How many key points do you have
enjoy
now?
your
14.
ride.
So
Do
basically,
not
monks just give
drive
you
off
less luck.
the
Is that
road
what it is?
by answering me on your
Monks
motorcycle.
Yeah.
just give you luck.
Make it rain.
Can I do it?
Well, she can to do it once for a saving throw with a key point if she has one left over. You can do it.
All right.
Ah, it's better. Yeah. 27. Nope.
Whoa.
Sorry. 25.
25.
25. As you try and pull away and you feel something holding you there. Like, you can't see anything. All you see is the red eyes, and you can feel him, like, kind of like speaking into your mind. And as soon as you try and pull away, it's like someone's grabbing your head and holding it in place. And as you
Great.
feel the tension there, you break away, and all at once,
So you had to try.
the
That
rain
was
is around you again. That cold sensation rushes back to you, and you're in
Well,
kind
this
of
ain't great.
low-lit exterior
this ain't great
of the grove once more.
to have
You
that
watches Beauregard
happen to
Finley
us in these circumstances.
off to the side.
Ah, he's such a cock.
Such a cock.
I mean, I didn't bury this particular person, so I can't comment on that.
Oh, I'm not talking about you.
Such
Ulysses.
a
Sorry.
cock.
Oh,
Yeah, he seems cool. I don't know. I didn't talk to him.
don't need
Talk to.
flowers. They're a problem.
Fucking Lucian.
Oh,
I don't know. He didn't seem to. In fact, he was kind of like, "Where are you? What are you doing?" He didn't seem to make any type of hints that he knew where we were, or that
So
he
you
could
butt
see
dialed
us.
him.
You butt dial. Or,
Yeah, well, I wasn't trying
I
to
mean-
get him, but I guess.
I mean, a butt dial is different. A butt dial is. No, I feel like a butt dial is
Make an
different.
Arcana check.
A butt dial is
check a
you
butt
called somebody you had
Oh, so
previously
low.
called accidentally because you sat
So
on it.
low. 15.
We just got
15.
intercepted. This was like a break
best
in
that
the
you can
connection or
glean
something.
from this
Or
weird
he just
circumstance is-
sabotaged and
Yeah, these
got his
protect
way
you from
through.
divination.
but not talking.
Inward.
The mouth on her.
But if someone reaches outward,
So to explain, at level 14, Bo learned a
gonna have much of
rather
an effect.
clutch class feature, Diamond Soul. This gives her proficiency in
We're gonna fail
all
that
saving
save.
throws, and she could re-roll
Oh, I
a
was
saving
waiting
throw
on
once by spending a key point.
No, no.
In essence,
key
she
point.
became the much more difficult to
And now you've
kill
only got
or
2
subdue.
eyes.
Yeah, oof.
Sorry, I didn't even remember exactly what made me do
Two
that,
eyes.
but the mood took me, so I went with it. Adam Espinosa, thank you for the explanation.
Well,
So you are even more badass than ever, Bo. We still need 11 likes, and we're 2 minutes away from taking this shot and having 30
Just
minutes
the cockroaches
left.
information that
we already knew.
had, yeah.
why did you break away so harshly?
Why did you break away so harshly?
He was trying to put another eye on me. He was like,
The music is great too. I do dig the music.
I'm gonna just check out the symbol of Ayun on the stone and make sure it's okay.
Unchanged from all the time that you've known it.
The
That's
symbol
rude.
of Ion is all right, everybody. Don't worry. Nobody worry.
You okay?
Don't call the police. But can she lift? I think you mean we just got
Actually, do you mind
wiretapped.
checking?
Wiretapped.
yeah. Here, bring the globules over.
They just
Bring
float over.
your globules. Bring
Make
out
a
your
perception or
globules.
investigation check.
I can't even speak. Can't even speak. Ninja's
Perception
back,
it is,
everybody.
and I will
Here we
give
go.
myself a little
Rat
kick,
eater.
'cause I
We're
don't wanna miss
gonna.
Oh, well.
Let me see if
that's
there's
nice.
any left. Rat Eaters Unite, but I think I'm going to have to
perception,
repack.
yeah,
Rat
yeah.
Eaters Unite, Ninja's back. We're also
31.
less than a minute away from shot time, so.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty solid once over on Beauregard. You do not notice an additional eye.
Unless it's
Yeah,
somewhere
that's no good.
really
That's no good.
inappropriate that I don't really want to go looking in, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
I'll have Yasha tell me later if she sees anything.
Oh, man, it makes me so happy.
Oh, Yasha.
One date's great, but like, you need to
right.
keep going.
We're packing a new one, everybody. And I did see
like
we
just,
are
you know, a little
flying
bit every
on the
day.
likes.
Gotta
We're
work at it.
down to single digits.
So I'm told.
Okay.
Single
thank
digit
you.
likes
Well,
coming
I
at
wasn't
us.
expecting a little relationship advice in the middle of this conversation.
I really shouldn't.
We're
get it, I'm
loading?
just so excited.
No, I'm here for it.
The
Yeah.
pipe.
Yeah,
We're
you
going to
give great
smoke. We're going to
advice.
drink. It is
You know,
30-minute
I think
countdown
we might be
officially,
past the
everybody.
point of
30-minute
fact-finding.
countdown. 30 minutes.
I think it
So,
might be time
Rat
to go
Eaters
to
Unite.
bed.
Drinkers Unite.
Rip the band-aid off
Rip the band-aid off.
and do
Go
what
do
we
that.
have to do.
Rip the band-aid off,
ready.
everybody.
Well, I am not, but
Well,
there's only so much procrastinating we can do, and
Let me pack
we're running
this.
out of time.
I'll be ready after breakfast. Would you mind?
There we go. There we go.
Can you wire?
Delicious. All right,
can you do
everybody.
the wire?
You home?
Colvin, Clever,
Just in
Ninja,
case you figured
Sean.
out where we are.
We're going to smoke,
I can.
shot, chug.
I mean, he's going to be
Under
bearing
30
down
minutes.
on us
Under 30 minutes. Like the video, everybody.
the moment the wire is tripped, but I can.
At least we'll wake up as opposed to last time.
Okay, we'll make it ring the bell, sure.
Okay.
Terrible thing.
Let's go sleep and have a good breakfast.
I agree. Let's sleep, have a good breakfast, start the day fresh,
I'll return to the
get
home
some
and
eggs.
the
What do you guys
kind of
prefer?
main entryway slash
We had this talk
general
the other
living
day.
space of the front
I went
part
out
of
for
the temple
breakfast, and we were
has
with a group of
become
people.
an open slumber party. for-
Sausage,
there are
bacon,
blankets and pillows and
or
satchels and
some
sacks,
form of
anything
like
that could
pork
be
roll or
considered
ham.
comfortable,
Which would
more
you
comfortable
choose?
than a
Because they always
general
have those
flat hard
options
floor,
at most places. You get like
placed about
Virginia ham,
and
pork
ready for you
roll,
all to
sausage,
rest.
or bacon.
Is there anything anybody
I
would
mean,
like
you
to
could
do
even
before
count
you
them
go to
separately. Because honestly, ham and pork
yeah,
roll
you
are
probably
pretty
could go
different.
outside, too.
But it's like a Virginia ham. You know what I'm talking about. You get them at like McDonald's and breakfast sandwiches and stuff like that.
I gave you permission.
Yeah?
I, my whole life, would
know
always
you
get
were just-
bacon, but recently I've been steering
As
more
long as you
towards the
leave one, and most
sausage.
of them have way
I
more
think
than
I'm more
one.
of a sausage guy
If there's one that only has one,
As
then
far
you
as the
shouldn't touch it.
breakfast meats go.
They're
I'll
definitely
eat them
not
all.
edible,
I'll eat them all. I
and
get
I said
the
that if you get a
Hunter's
bad feeling
special
about
or
one,
something
then
like that
don't
at the
take it.
diner by me, and you
And
get
look
all
at
of
the
them.
name.
It's like
Or
the
at least look at
Hunter's
what's on the rock.
the
Not all
Hunter's
of them have
feast.
names.
You get sausage, bacon, ham, and
A lot
pork
of
roll
instructions
with
for cooking
eggs
a flour.
and
It
pancakes
it
and
is, it
toast
is.
and everything else. It's a monster.
You'll
Well, for a
win.
little bit, I'll be back. I imagine
Bacon
that,
and whiskey.
Ford
Bacon,
and
but
I
only
are not
if
inside.
crispy.
I wanted to like go for a walk.
Holy
around
crap.
And look at all the glowing crystals. And
That's the thickest cloud
the
I've
lighting
ever
and all that
seen.
kind of fun
And
stuff
old
around.
man
Not going into the
Peabody
scary part
owned
of the
all
woods,
of it.
But just walking around.
Those
the grounds.
ham
Fair enough. The grounds
roll
themselves are pretty
thingies
comfortable. It's the
are a
beyond them,
strictly
beyond
New
the
Jersey
exterior
regional
fence where things
dish.
get really creepy.
Really?
So easy enough to do.
My sister every now and then will make
This is the last
buttered
save before
rolls
the boss
with ham and
fight,
cheese
guys.
sandwiches,
I know,
and
yeah,
we
it's
get like
really
a cheese platter with
Well,
assorted
I'm just
cheeses,
putting it on the list.
and she'll make like
Alrighty.
a giant tray
Alrighty.
of steaming
So
hot
the two of you walk out
buttered
into the now
ham and cheese
pouring
sandwiches,
rain.
but like 4 or 5 different cheeses, and it's all random. So you like reach in and you're just like, what cheese did I get? But they're all ham and they're delicious and
That's
buttered.
stupid. That's a dumb.
Glorious.
Like on the deck of a ship.
I recommend it.
Yeah, that's way
Yeah.
better. That's
But
way
that's
better.
just like ham.
As we were walking, I just want to
Everybody,
Lord about
we still need 9 likes. We're hitting
the talk I had
the
with
final 25 minutes. 25 minutes, 9 likes. Are we going to get there? Do we do it? Do we get there? Oh my
I
God,
told her
sounds
we
amazing.
were,
My sister makes lots of great little fantastical meals.
She made me tell her that I would come back.
There's some that are
if
like
things got
staples
scary.
that like she makes
Reminded
often.
me
That's
of
one
the
of them.
Conversation that we had.
Probably like once every month or two, we'll get the ham and cheese medley.
I lied to her, Ford.
You lied to
I
her, you
promised
son of
her
a
I
bitch.
would, that I would turn
Piece of
around and
shit.
come back if things got bad.
Breakfast pizza. Walmart sells one sometimes. It's a... Oh, it's
did you do
so good. Colby Jack sausage
Because I want her
biscuits.
to be happy.
Breakfast pizza. And Walmart sells it
I don't know,
sometimes.
I
And
didn't want
it's
to.
actually called breakfast pizza because I go to Walmart often enough where I'm
didn't
going to
want
look
to
for
make her
it.
cry.
I want one.
Because who knows, we might
I am
come back
ashamed of
here.
how much I enjoy some cured
We could.
pork. 44.
I'm counting on it.
I think it is solely pork. I mean, I love meat in general.
Just-
I'm a meat eater at heart.
You
We
know,
were
I
talking
got
the
to
other
see
day, fish,
my mama
steak,
and my
chicken,
papa
pork.
together, and
But I
it
will
was
go
pretty great,
out of my
and
way to get some good chicharron, which is basically
happy,
fatback
and
or pork
it just had me
grilled, like a
thinking
rodizio
that,
style. Like, you know, it's freaking delicious. I love me
I
some
never got to talk to Van.
fat back in like the ramen soup, or you get extra fat back in your soup or something. Oh my God.
No.
I think I would. I think of all the meats, even if I like another meat better, I think I would sooner kill for pork
All the more
than any
reason to
meat.
come home.
Something about it, it almost makes you like
How did it
a
feel?
drug addict. The
Seen it?
juiciness
Yeah,
of the
together.
pork. I want to go eat it right now.
It was kind of like one of my storybooks. I always had this dream. that
I like meat.
he
J
would come
2024.
back to
That is the
lavish
quote we will all
chateau
stand
someday,
behind.
and, he'd walk
Put
through
it
the
in my
door, and
mouth. The
Mama would
biggest
see
meat
him
you
in the middle of one
find.
of her
I
shows, and
want
she'd
it all.
stop singing and rush off the stage and jump into his arms.
If I'm ordering from Casey's, regardless of the time of
wasn't
day,
quite
I
that,
almost always go with breakfast. Amy, if it is not
I saw
a
his
place where I
eyes
can
when-
get steak,
When he saw her for the
Or
first
fish.
time, and
I will get breakfast sandwich. I will get
was
breakfast
pretty
in general, not just a breakfast sandwich.
Seems
I
very
am one of those
nervous when
people.
I'm
I'll go to
Yeah.
White Castle at 1 in the
Well, he's
morning
a lot
after the
to-
arcade and get the one by me does breakfast all
got a lot
day,
to
every
account
day.
for.
So I'll get sausage,
For
egg, and
sure.
cheese.
Nervous is
Sausage,
good.
egg, and cheese White Castle
Cocky and
burger.
carefree, not
It's a
so great.
sausage, egg, and
Nervous is
cheese
good.
on a Castle burger. I go
Means
there
you
at like
can't.
1 in the morning and I'll get like 2 or 3 of them. I always
Did you
go
want me
with
to send a
breakfast.
message to
I'll
Brenda?
add lunch to breakfast. Like I said, there's a burger on it. Like I'll throw a burger on my breakfast sandwich, but it's got to be breakfast. Or I will just go home and do it myself.
No.
Do you want me to scry on him?
Chicharron is like pork
you can at
rinds.
least know?
When I get it fresh out of the grill, it is like the
No, because I'm going to
juiciest
see
melt
it.
in your mouth golden greatness ever. But
I know it.
dried up, it is very much pork rinds. Jay, just
And if
make
for some
sure
reason
you're
I
looking
don't.
for the refrigerator brown
He's
cardboard,
found his peace. I would never want to ruin that.
not the great value white boss in the freezer.
But thank you.
Of course.
I'm trying to remember what we were talking about. It's by the the breakfast pizza. It's by the
coming
deli
back.
and Walmart, which is part of my produce. I'm watching right now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to focus because I feel like they're getting really quiet. I see Ford and Jester doing their thing. They're being
We're gonna
emotional. I see
destroy
what's
a
going
god
on.
City.
So don't think I'm
Tear it
missing it.
apart and float to the astral sea.
We're going to be amazing.
Got you. Where the open
Find a
pizzas
way
are in
to-
the freezer. Got it.
Come back.
And then we're going to see
There is a
Van
Casey's
Gogh.
general store where I'm at, and they have great
yeah,
breakfast
yeah.
pizza and sandwiches. I prefer the croissant. I'm just such a breakfast. Even Wawa.
Okay.
Wawa has
I
great
just wanted to
pre-made
check.
breakfast croissants and stuff
You
like
can hold
that.
my hand now.
I go to
I'm holding
Wawa
your
all the time
hand.
for coffee, just because it's quick and easy, and their coffee's
checking
always
you
good.
out.
I'm checking
And they
you
always
out.
have very well-made, hot, delicious breakfast stuff, and it's cheap. I'm a sucker for breakfast. I'm a sucker for
like-
breakfast, everybody. They'll manipulate and use me. They'll take advantage of me because of my love for
I should by
breakfast.
myself.
Okay,
Is that okay?
of course.
Yeah. In fact, I don't. Want
Did
to
Jay
be
just
interrupted, so
say,
I'm going to cast greater
focus?
invisibility on myself
Time to
and
focus, everybody.
Take a walk
Focus.
away from the Clay's house.
We're taking a shot. By the way,
I'm going to
everybody,
go
9
through
likes.
the rain down
9
to the
likes.
edge to where it's safe.
We're
and
down
I'm
to
going
20
put the
minutes.
dome for myself.
We need a like
And,
every 2 minutes.
Once it's up, it takes a
Or
little
this
bit.
party is ending. I don't even know how
I'm
much
going
time is
to
the next
lay out
episode.
a long
But
stretch
we've
of leather
been
in front of me
hitting that 50
and,
likes almost every
bring out
single week. We've been hitting that 50 likes. Are we not going to do it, everybody? Are we going to
Spend some time with
fail?
me, okay?
Are we going to disappoint
And I start to do
all
that thing
of the
where I
poor
bring out every
children
object
of the
that I
world
have
that are
carefully,
watching
one
this
at a
live
time,
stream praying that
and put
Jay
them
gets to
neatly
drink the
in
shot
neat
and
little
hit 50
rows,
likes?
so I can see everything in its place and talk to Frumpkin while I'm doing it.
Breakfast girly.
Oh, buddy boy.
Is that what that says? Breakfast girly?
This is like the beginning. of us.
Ulster fry for breakfast,
Oh,
best
my.
in the world. What is that? An Ulster fry?
Yeah.
Sean,
Yes, it was the
explain.
same.
Am I reading that right? An Ulster
added
fry?
wine.
I don't know what that is. Soda bread?
We
Whoa,
added
look it up.
more in it.
Sean
Then
M. I know you're not talking to me. But every year, my sister makes very traditional Irish meals on St. Patrick's Day, or the whole
many
week of, I should say.
families.
We go through like 30 pounds of corned beef.
Doing
We
the
get
blessings.
shepherd's pie and cold
got such a
cannon.
big family
She
here.
gets not cornbread, soda bread by the
family,
ton.
you know.
We have
Just
so
close
much
ties.
food. So soda bread, I'm quite familiar with soda bread. She makes a damn good cold cannon, shepherd's pie.
So much family.
Sean M., are you familiar with these things? I feel like you would have at least heard of them or eat them often. I love
You know, we're
St.
probably not
Patrick's
going
Day.
to make
It's
it
like
back
the
from where we're going.
corned beef. I will eat pounds of corned beef with like potatoes and stuff like that. Oh my god, corned beef. All
But
stir
maybe
fry,
we'll
bro,
try very hard.
amazing.
And
I've got to check it out. I never heard of it. So cheers. Final
You and me,
20
we'll do our
minutes.
best
We
to
need a
keep
lot of likes,
families
everybody. I don't know if we're going to do it.
together. You and me will keep people together. Instead of letting families break apart.
Together forever. Frumpkin, you are the shit. Frumpkin, I just want Frumpkin to understand. He
Now, I'm
is
going to tell you
the
something.
man.
All
Show
my
enough.
stuff is already arrayed up before me. I take out the smaller of my books.
I'm
and
just
holster and set
tidying
it
up
down for a moment.
while we
a
listen to
dry
the
spell.
great Caleb. 19 minutes left, everybody. I don't know. I'm starting
If
to
we
wonder
do
if we're
make
going to
it
hit
back.
the 50 likes. We might not do it. We're going to have another shot
You've
if we
been a
don't.
good companion all this time.
I added all the water to the Gatorade just to water it down because I didn't want to deal with another
Actually,
cup.
it's a win-win for you because if we all die out there,
This sounds like one of the speeches you see in the movie. If we all die out there today, at least we'll have our
But
home
if we
and
do
our
make it back-
frumpkins.
I'm going to let you go anyway. Because
Jay, I gotta show you this spot.
you're not my cat.
Michael, please do. Please do. I will drive to wherever
My
it
cat
is.
dead.
Delicious Meats, I will drive hours for Delicious Meats. I'm not even kidding.
But you're a good boy anyway.
Luckily, there's a place by me, like 10 minutes from my
You've done
house.
a lot of good for me.
Some of the best
So,
like meats
One way or
dried
another,
and
you'll be
cured and I want to eat it all right now. He closes real early and you
Mix
gotta
up with
like
that
call in advance.
familiar
You gotta be like, yo, dude, I'm coming
affectionate look.
tonight. Have it ready
The
in a
eyes.
briefcase. I want all the pork you got.
Flash the sheen
And then he
of magic
rolls
green.
a briefcase with
For
a
a brief
code out to
moment.
you and it's all juicy pork. A little extreme.
Gorgeously. You sense understanding.
I put out
I put
the
out
incense and the herbs that
the
I
fire
use to summon him.
in my loins.
And I begin
This music
to,
sounds
while
great.
those
I
things
love it.
percolate
Certain
and
music just
prepare, I
rings out
begin
to me.
write
I
a
would
little
listen
bit
to it for
another
500
book,
years straight.
just for a minute. And then I bring him over, and as everything reaches completion, I reach out and I scritch him under the neck, and he
I
his fur from where I
scrunch him
touch
under
him
the neck,
starts to
adorable.
spread white over his body from the point of
No
contact
one knows
over
ears dot.
his whole self.
Oh,
and,
ears, corned
he's
beef,
a white cat.
and I live here. No one I know eats. Oh, eats.
Probably better where we're going.
I don't know. I don't know why it is a tradition. All I know is I eat so much of it. Do you not like corned beef, Sean M?
This stone of good luck. isn't going to do
I'm not
shit for
kidding.
me,
When
so
my sister
I'm
will
gonna
be
put
like,
that
"How many
away.
pounds?" and I'm like,
Put this
"All
ring
of the
back on.
pounds." It's like a
Increase our chances.
Nick Swanson thing. Ron Swanson, Nick Swanson, Ron Swanson. I said Nick Offerman and Ron Swanson together. Ron Swanson with the bacon.
Okay,
I'm
so
like, just
we
buy all of the corned beef.
better
How
head
much do
back
they got?
because what happens
How
next is
much
they start to do a
corned beef
search
is on a
the
pallet?
grounds for us.
Because I want a pallet of it.
I've gone off to try to
And then
talk
I have
to a
like heart
stone eye and
problems
contact
for the rest of the
witnesses
week
or
because of the
some
salt and
foolish
everything.
thing like that. So I don't want anyone to be alarmed. All right. I'm being foolish. Come on.
And 3
Make your way back
words:
to the
dry cured chicharron. Michael, I want it now.
Anybody
2
else?
words: duck pastrami. I'll have it as well.
I'm gonna go for a little walk.
Michael, where is the spot? Michael, don't
And
tease me with delicious meats
I'd
talk
like to see
and
if
not
I
tell
can
me where it
try
is.
to
I mean, I'll
find
probably have
a
to
flower that
find you to
seems
take me there. Well, I'm sure I could probably tape it in.
kind.
I want it. Bring me all the delicious meats,
Yeah,
Michael.
and just
Bring them
not,
to me.
That is open for the taking.
We are also 6
Make a
likes away.
perception or
6
nature
likes
check.
away. Down 2.
Say
The
again.
final
Take
15
that
minutes,
flower.
everybody.
Make a
15 minutes left.
perception or nature.
6
your choice.
likes.
Okay.
We are averaging what we need to get there, but don't we
18.
always? Don't we
Not
always?
bad.
We're close. Jay is roller skating on Reno 911. Jay in
Walking
roller
around a
skates
bit
on Reno
and kind of
911.
strolling through.
Nick
and there's many
Schwartzen
beautiful flowers in this grove.
Used to do that. Is that what made you think of him?
You know, taken
Clever.
in by all the
Nick
sensory
Nick
overload of your
Swanson. Nick
first arrival here at
Schwartzen.
the Blooming Grove. This is
I
the
saw you
first
say.
time
I
I've
saw
ever
you
had
put
to
Nick
kinda
Swanson, but yes,
take it in
Nick
small pieces.
Schwartzen is the roller skating dude on Reno 911. It's 5 to 7 minutes
especially
into
given the limited
Queens.
light.
We'll tell those son of a bitches
Light for you is not much of an
to
issue.
bring it to my house,
just
and I
kinda
will
create
give
your
them
own.
each a Gatorade and
As you
smoke them up and give them
Walk around
one
unveiling
reaction
the
of their
darkness of this
choosing
grove before
while
you,
they're
The
here.
colors pop. Like a kaleidoscope that begins to reveal itself from the shadow.
Reveals itself from the shadow.
Eventually you
Kaleidoscope.
come upon
Made me
this
think of
gentle little
Pinwheel
lavender
from
flower.
Nickelodeon. Pinwheel,
A
pinwheel,
cluster of them,
spinning around.
But its shape.
Oh,
scent
that's
is
a
even
bribe.
close
I'm
that
bribing
is
him. I'm
strong
bribing
enough
him,
to
Star.
come
We
through the
aren't
cold
allowed
rain,
American
the
food
scent of the
over
storm
here
that's come
because
through.
of all the additives.
It's not a flower you've really seen.
You aren't allowed? Like, they don't.
But it
Like,
seems
people say
welcome
don't have it, or you
as a flower
legitimately
could.
can't even buy it if you wanted to. Like, legally.
I'm going to pick the
They might
flower.
actually deliver. Well, Michael,
And-
I wasn't serious. I'll go pick it up. But thank you. I know you
find a spot.
are probably
where,
right. They probably will. They'll probably be like, no
I'm not
problem.
covered from the rain.
$5,000, sir.
And I'm going to take off my coat and everything so I can just feel it everywhere. And
Feeling it everywhere,
take out-
everybody. 6 more likes. We are almost down to the final 10 minutes. We are getting
I had
there.
taken a long
I think we're
time ago,
13 minutes away.
some petrified bark that the Stormlord had taken down the tree. It was-
Most is banned in
so I'm going
Europe.
to take that out.
Well, my good lord. Is that how
And
horribly our food is injected with shit?
I'm going to eat a petal of the flower. And sit there and hold the bark and just trace it. And
47th Ave by the school. I used to go to an arcade in Sunnyside a while back.
I feel like this is the closest that I've ever been to you.
Is that 47th Ave by the school? Europe is boring and health conscious.
I feel like I know so many.
All right,
people
Yasha's
that
having
have
Yasha's
many,
having a time right here.
very close relationship with their gods.
The music kicked into like
I don't know what
dramaticness,
I'm
but it's not
supposed
like
to do.
insane yet.
But please. Please walk with me.
What the fuck is that? Referring strictly to cliche food choices, of course. Europe
Are
is.
you
Oh,
there?
okay, we're talking that. It's about to be deer season. I'm gonna be making some
I
venison
take out
jerky,
my-
no additives.
Not mine.
I
but
used to
I
love
take out the
venison.
sword,
It was the first meat Vinny ever
the
had.
Holy Avenger, and I sort of lay it
Clever.
all there.
Do you just make it for yourself? Do you hunt? You hunt your own deer and
I'm
make it
trying
for
to just
yourself?
let the rain fall on
I
it.
love beef jerky. Well, jerky in general, because
I don't
obviously
know how to
venison
use
is
this.
not beef jerky. Jerky in general is like one of my favorite things ever.
I don't know if there's something
I
that
used
you
to
can
buy
do.
cases of it, and then the only reason I stopped was because the salt. I would
don't
literally
know how to
start
do
getting
this.
like the shakes because I would eat so much jerky. You're not supposed to eat pounds of dried meat, but I love jerky, any kind. My Gmail used to make venison chili. I wish I knew the recipe. That's my Gmail. I'm assuming grandma. Yes, corrected, grandma. What is this rumbling craziness going on here? Oh, it's the storm lord, but still.
The rain continues to fall. The blade looks damp and cold.
The blade looks damp and cold. All right, guys, let's hit
like this is very
that
bad for the
filth.
blade.
Oh, that I thought it literally said, "Let's hit that filthy, those filthy likes." Higher if possible. I like what's coming up. I'm not hyping it. I just like it. Star is
I'm not
saying,
making
guys,
flour.
we're less than 10 minutes. We got like 9 minutes left. We're 6
Because
likes short. We need a
It's
like
what
a
Caduceus
minute
did when
almost.
trying
Star said, guys, let's
some
hit
type of
those
connection
50
here.
likes. Good stuff coming up next. Get the likes in.
Constitution
We need
saving
6
throw
more.
for me.
6 more. 6 more. I'm going to do another shot regardless. We're going to do another shot. I'm going to pour it now. But if we hit the 50 likes, it'll be our celebration shot. If we don't,
Okay.
then we're going to all just cry in front of the screen
You sit there
for
for a bit,
1
just trying to
hour. Even if
focus,
we hit the
holding this
50 likes
petrified
after a
wood in
minute
your
into
hand,
that,
just kind of
doesn't matter.
dark.
We're crying for 1 straight hour into the
This
camera.
pale,
And all of you are
cold
required to do
piece
it.
of what
I'm
was once
sorry
wood.
if you have plans, but we have to. All of you, including
And you
myself.
just begin to think back to experiences, memories.
Ooh, Matt's doing
Back
some
to
crazy.
the Dora of
I'm gonna seduce J Talk.
Thinking back to finding the shattered statue of the
Oh
Storm
my
Lord
lord, Jay.
in your fugue state wanderings. Similar sense of cold rain on your face then, when he first found you. Remembering every storm that called you to the horizon.
To the horizon.
You're feeling weird. Your stomach's churning a little.
We're still 6 likes away. Either 50 likes or at 4:05 when this ends, we're taking the shot. Or if someone new is in the chat. Anyone new in the chat,
Close your
say
eyes
what's
and
up.
breathe.
There are 3 ways for me to take this shot.
You inhale.
This shot.
And you
Can I
exhale.
speak? Can I speak?
You inhale.
We're breathing,
And
everybody.
exhale.
Breathing.
You inhale.
And
As
she
you
explodes.
exhale, you feel this rumble in your chest.
There it goes. The
Like a purr.
explosion. The rain is so soothing right
Inhale.
now.
It's weird.
It's a
You feel
giant
very strange
storm
when you open your
frumpkin.
eyes, and you're no longer in the grove. You look around you, and there is just
What?
broken, open badlands endlessly in every direction. Flat, shattered shale. Jagged rockscapes. And
Fantastic.
bone. You can look around and see bits of stone forming up out of the ground and almost reaching. You glance and can see iron cages and broken chains scattered
See, he's
about.
seducing me. I just fell into it. I felt
And
it.
above
I
you,
like totally forgot what I
rain.
was doing and lost my brain.
Rain.
I don't know who I am.
Rain pouring down from the clouds above.
He has a magic ability to seduce you with his voice. I know he does.
Flashing white light and this boom of thunder to the right as dust seems to be spraying from the sky. You find yourself wincing as you feel the impact of the bolt of lightning that has not struck far from where you sit.
I literally feel like
You
he
stand
hypnotized me.
instinctually.
Like, you know how like people are really good at
Reaching for the blade
hypnotizing
that's set
people?
before you, but
I
it's
feel
not
like Matt
there.
would be good at that if he wanted to. Like, I feel like he just hypnotized me with his voice without even meaning to. He is
I
that skilled.
frantically start
He is that
looking around
skilled
for it,
a hypnotist without even knowing he
anywhere.
is.
Roll a perception check.
Roll a perception check, he said, to find out whether or not he is
21.
a professional hypnotist.
You look about. You see a blade. You grab it and pick it up. It's broken. It's rusted. It's old. It's not yours. You look around. You see other weapons, each in similar condition.
Storm
begin to see the broken
Father's
bits of
having
bone,
a normal
The
one.
stone.
The Storm
You
Father.
begin to sense a long history.
We're 5 likes away,
battles fought.
everybody. 5 minutes, 5
Won.
likes. Literally.
Lost. Soldiers who've won. Soldiers that were lost. But your blade is nowhere. What do you do?
What do you do? What do you
You
do?
glance up and can see the darkened
Did she
skies.
come? I think she came. Oh, there it
And a
was.
flash of lightning. The storm is somewhat sparse where you are, but the clouds even grow darker still. A kind of reddish haze on the horizon.
Look at Travis. Travis knows
Lightning you
what's
see
up.
flashing ahead, miles and miles ahead, rapidly, arcing, wild through the sky. Occasionally touching down.
Focus, Virgie is saying.
I will drop.
Did she come hither?
The dagger,
Oh, by the way, how bad
sword,
was the
broken
storm on
sword.
Monday for all of my fellow East Coasters? I followed it home that night. Honestly,
start
really bad
walking
as far as flooding, but nothing happened. I didn't lose power or
towards the
anything.
horizon.
Not too bad. Flooding, minimum, compared to most, not one of the worst at all.
I will continue to follow.
One foot in front of the other,
I will continue
And
to
another.
follow.
and another. The mud slick beneath your boots.
There is
Continue to push,
4
slide, and
minutes
catch
left,
yourself,
and
continue
we're
to go.
5 likes short.
As you do,
It's
the thunder gets
coming
louder.
down to the wire, everybody. I think I'm going to
Louder.
take the shot
and more recurring.
while Matt is talking like this. Do I take it now? Maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll wait.
I'll just start running towards it just as fast as I can go.
Splash, splash, splash.
I love it.
You
Love
run
it. The visual in
run.
my mind is great.
The thunder continues to roll, almost constant now. The dark sky that claims the horizon.
The Ukatoa sounding voice is coming out. Oh,
The
well,
crackle
damn, I
of
mean,
light.
no biggie.
That splits the tree in flesh.
We're 4 likes away. We're getting there.
The
We're
flood.
4 away. If you're
The
jumping in,
carved
like the
stone.
video. 4 more. We're in here
earth.
for another year and a day.
You look up, and you can see, faintly in the clouds of the growing storm ahead of you, that familiar face.
Oh, shit.
I now awake. The rains that nurture.
I feel like we're getting a lot for all the characters now that we're coming towards the end.
I am the storm.
The calm before the storm is the episode, everybody. I am the storm. What are you? I am the bitch that's gonna eat your soul. And she jumps into it and eats the whole storm.
I am your champion.
Or that. That's kind of what I meant in a weird way.
Chainbreaker. Angel reborn. Punisher.
The Punisher. She's the
And the
Punisher. Pizza Land is so crazy right now. This new driver folded his order sideways, destroying all his pizza from
That's
this
what we'll pick up
order.
next week.
I saw what happened. I was paying attention.
Show you what?
Now we gotta okay, so new driver fucked shit up, and now you gotta remake it, and you're back to square one. All right, so very Ukatoa sounding on the Stormlord here. We're 3 lakes away, everybody, but I mean that's not good enough. So we're just closing down shop right now. I'm sick and tired of this garbage. How goddamn dare we not get there? I'm so upset.
Did you?
Just the ones I was eating.
Seriously.
Some of them are really weird.
Well, you had said it.
We're a minute
I
away.
feel like for
I'm sure we'll
Yasha,
get there.
she'd be like,
We need 3 more
"Oh,
likes.
that's how you
We're
connect
gonna
to a
set up the
god."
next
Oh, no, this is
episode.
the plot of
We're gonna
Gremlins.
hit the radiators. We're gonna take this shot, and then we're gonna see if people actually love me or not, or if I'm supposed to just cry myself to sleep at night. Maybe that's better off. Maybe I just cry myself to sleep, and everything will be better. I don't know.
Barfing all the next day.
Yeah.
Just sick
Hope
and done.
she enjoyed herself. She looked like she had a good old time.
Could be a rough evening.
I feel like I'm gonna go into a
Covered in
coffin.
your own
That's the
sick.
beauty of.
Of strength, of contest, of storms.
We're 2 likes away, everybody. And Matt's about
all
to say
manner
goodnight
of
in
things in
20
that
seconds.
space.
We have 20 seconds. Do we hit 2 likes in 20 seconds? Do we do it?
Is that okay?
I got us to 48. Michael got us to 48.
Some people eat them.
We have 15 seconds to get 2 likes. I don't know if we're going to do it.
Just find them everywhere.
Matt's going to say goodnight, and the whole thing is just
We'll
going to
pick up from
short
there
out, and
next
we're
week.
done.
Wow.
Exciting.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be fun.
It's going to be
In
fun.
the interim,
Gosh.
I'll see you then. Thank you so much for following
Thanks
us.
so much.
For this
What if
crazy
as soon as
story.
Matt says
We love you
goodnight,
very much.
is it Friday yet?
And
Or is it Thursday yet? They stole mine. Bye. As soon as it does it, it just cuts off the power. We have nothing. Nothing if I
Hello,
don't
everyone.
have you. Whitney Houston, the great. Oh, this is a late one too. Look at that. We're into 13 minutes.
Decided to
We're going into Matt's
take a
recap.
turn towards the grove.
We're 2 likes
which
short,
was the
everybody.
home and abode
2
of Caduceus,
likes short.
to go and check up
We're gonna
on
pause
the
it.
Clay clan. At that space, you
But
got
we're,
to
we're gonna have to reset the clock and
see
everything.
some folks. You got to check up a bit on these visions that were being had. Some of you had some conversations, had
Do
some
we
realizations,
get there?
and some shared
I still see
anxiety with the
49.
adventures to come.
I see 49 right now.
Towards the end of this evening, for
Likes
final
everybody.
rest,
I mean, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do
The
it
storm
between you and me. Psh,
crashing
don't
in the
tell
distance,
anybody. Between you and me,
the
we're gonna
darkened
do
clouds
it.
and lightless
But
night, the heavy rain
I see
falling
49.
around. Yasha
Who sees
went
49?
out
Who sees 50? Like the video if you
to
didn't.
think
We're watching the
the
recap from
Storm
Matt
Lord
while we discuss.
and the
Yasha
connection they've
talked to
built
the
steadily,
Stormlord. She said, "Yo, bitch, the fuck's going on here?"
dancing
And he said,
around
"What?"
since
She was
her
like, "That's
escape
right.
from
You heard what I
Jorhaus.
said." And he was like, "I
in the
will
fits of this vision,
fuck
this
you up."
blasted wasteland
None of this happened.
of broken weapons and isolation. The brewing storm.
We're just gonna- I'm
slowly
just
coming
waiting to
towards
pause
you.
it. I
Flashes
still see
of lightning grow
49.
stronger and louder. You run.
I still see
into
49.
the
I will
storm.
break all of this shit. I will
With the
call the
final voice of the
Stormlord.
Stormlord
The
saying,
Stormlord will come down here and he'll be like, "Jay,
Show
I see
me."
49." And I'll be like, "Right?" And I'll be like, "I don't know what they're talking about."
At which point, I'm gonna pull out a battle map.
I'm gonna pull out a battle map. I'm gonna pull out a battle map. Do you see this shit? You see this shit? I don't even care if we're hitting 50 likes. Well, I do, because it's the rule. We're one away. I believe you guys see 50. Oh, but now it hit 50. Now it hit 50. Maybe I'm on the delay. Everybody, oh my god, we're getting Sam Riegel screaming about Dwarven Forge into my ear.
Euro.
Hey.
All right, we're going right at 15 on the dot because that couldn't be any cooler in my mind. I don't know why, but we're at exactly 15 minutes. So reset your clock. Stop the clock. Go to 0. Everybody, go to 15 on the dot. No, nothing else. 15 on the dot. Set your new clocks. Let's fucking do this, Johnson. What a great place to stop the video. I didn't do that intentionally, but tell me that's not the greatest thing ever. Let's fucking do this, Johnson. I can only tell you what Finland calls them. I like this thing that's about to happen. I mean, I honestly didn't expect a battle map right to start. I currently am away from my phone, so can only put my main account for now. Oh, Colvin. Colvin, when you're back, you throw that like up. I want all the likes, everybody. I want all of the likes. We have to search the internet, get all the likes, bring them to me. I'm like Pokemon, but you got to bring me them all and not take them all. We're officially hit. We're at 52 now from where I see this. So we're good. We're going to do 30 minutes. We'll go to exactly 40. I mean, we're not going to stop in the middle of a conversation, but we're going to go to around 45 minutes. And then I want to see where the break is. The hour Patreon, I can get to the hour Patreon. The break is at 2:03. 2:03 is the break. And then it comes back. Well, that's a short break. 2:03 is the break, and then it's back at 2:19. 2:18 it's back. 15 minutes. That's one of the shortest breaks ever. 15 minutes. And then it goes to 4:14. All right, so honestly, after the break, we got 2 hours. After the break, 2 hours. So I'm going to do to 45 minutes. Hour of Patreon brings us to 145. And then I could do like a legitimate 15-20 minute video for YouTube and still have 2 hours for the live stream. This is a great episode. This is a longer episode. It must be longer because it has to be over. Oh yeah, it's 4. I mean, hey, they split it nice. I think it's because of the short break. It's 4 hours and 15 minutes, but the short break made it where it all worked out, where we have ample time. So good stuff. Everybody's good. Both my likes are up. All right, everybody. I'm just going to go hit the bathroom. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I have plenty of drink. I'm going to run and hit the bathroom. I hope Coco doesn't want to run away because she's sitting right here. I'm surprised you can't. You're so close to seeing her face because she's hanging over the edge. But I'm going to pee real quick. We'll be back in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Everybody stay tight. We're going to jump in. Episode 131. Give me 2 minutes. Oh, I forgot I don't have a way out. Give me 1 second. I forgot Jesse locked me in. Oh, thank you. Jesse heard me. I am going to be let out. Oh, I'm stuck in the chair. I'm an old man. I have to do the bonus third.
We're gonna run out and get food. Is Coco okay there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
I'm back, everybody. It's the greatest day ever, because I'm back. Hello. How's everybody doing? We're back. We have 30 minutes. Whew. Okay, we have a shot, and we have radiators to hit. How's everybody doing? Is Ninja here? Let me see how this is looking. All right, we're good. Everything is good. Everybody's still here. We have all 23 people still here. Whether it's the same 23, I don't know. But we left with 23. We still have 23. It's mostly in Texas, and I haven't made it that way yet. Come and play with us, Jesse, forever and ever and ever. Jay Wiser Boxer Briefs. I can't do that. I need airflow. I'm not doing cartwheels on the daily. I don't. Jay Weiser's Boxers. These are Hanes. Am I having Hanes now? Honestly, I my brother told me first, but I kept seeing them on YouTube videos. Stealth underwear. Boxers, they're like boxers, but they're literally, they have compartments for every part of what you need compartments for. And I find it to be the greatest underwear ever. I'm not kidding. Like, my brother was like, once I started wearing them, this is before I bought them. He was like, once I started wearing them, I like can't wear normal underwear, and I had to buy more to like replace everything. And I was like, yeah, they're pretty cool. And then after like a week, I'm like, now I get it. I get it. So Stealth does make some pretty damn good underwear. They're probably the most expensive underwear I've ever bought, but not like ridiculous. Like, it's probably like slightly more, like a couple bucks more than what you'd normally pay, but it's like worth it. So cheers to everybody. Stealth underwear, gotta get it. Yeah, like if you go on YouTube videos, I know Jeremy Johns, like all these channels, they usually have promotion codes. Kill Tony, I think, does it all the time. You can find a promotion code somewhere where you get like 20 or 30% off your first order. Sheath, not Stealth, Sheath. Yes, Sheath, my bad. Sheath. But every company, it's like one of those products that gets sponsored by everybody. So I'm sure you will find it. If you do one of those, I did a Black Friday and had like a 20% off. So I ended up getting them like really cheap. And I just bought like enough to wear one a day for like a week. So cheers to everybody. It's funny because I'm promoting it and telling you guys all about it. And my promotion is go to another YouTube channel and find the code. I mean, I'm obviously, I don't I mean, I tell you guys all the time, I get emails constantly. People like, hey, sponsor this, sponsor that. Like, well, blah, blah, blah. I honestly just, I like not having to think about anything. I work a job to make money, and this is like for fun. So like, if I can make money doing what I want to do for fun, that's cool. But I don't want to like go outside of what I want to do with this just for money. And I probably could make a lot if I do advertising and stuff. But I'm just like, that's just more work. And I could barely do what I want to do on here. So sorry, but one day maybe I'll advertise when I retire. But cheers. We already had the shot. Radiators unite, and we're jumping in. So everybody get ready. It's episode 131. 15 minutes on the dot. We're going to 45. And then I'm going to jump right into the Patreon hour. I already did sushi yesterday. I don't think I'm going to do sushi again. I think I'm going to just have the chicken soup that my sister made. Jump into the Patreon hour. I'll have enough for like a 20-minute YouTube video. We're on fire. Or should I make it longer? What do you guys think? Should I do the 20-minute YouTube video and go to the break? We'll still have 2 hours after the break for the live stream next week. Or I could shave some off and add some to the live stream. I'm always down with longer live streams, but I'm just thinking, is it worth it? Or should I just go to the break, do the YouTube video? This will be one of the longest YouTube videos we've had in a while. Radiators unite. We're jumping in. All right. I blew that one out quick. So here we go. I want to get in. 3, 2, 1, go.
Fucking do this, Johnson.
Now,
Let's fucking do this,
As you
Johnson. Oh my
hear
god,
the
I thought he
words
already
ringing
said it.
still.
He literally just, let's fucking do this, Johnson. Immediately.
You see from the clouds above.
There's thunder.
Yeah. Bits of lightning crackle and descend. Elements of heavy
To the break
wisps
should
and
be
fog
fine.
begin to
Okay.
gather as you see
So we got a
elementals begin to
solid amount of
curl
time.
down from
Shorter
above.
break, more
You see
episode.
three creatures
We
made
have
of
a battle
sparking
map to start.
electricity
What
themselves
couldn't
like long serpents snaking
better?
their way down from above.
what could be better? What couldn't be better?
As these dangerous, burly, storm-like cloud entities begin to race down towards you.
Burly.
Massive, angry, hammer-like fists
Look
of
at this.
condensed
We're gonna get fighting
anger
clouds.
racing in your direction.
We are fighting
I would
cloud
like
men.
the rest of you to look under your dice trays for a sheet.
Is that
What is that what that was?
Look under your dice trays for a sheet.
You guys,
I'm gonna show
your
you a
job
sheet.
is to fight the fuck out of Yasha.
Oh my god, our job is to fight the fuck out of Yasha?
Marisha, what have you got?
What? I got a storm spirit, a large elemental.
Oh, so we all get our own little cloud.
Awesomely.
So it's all of us versus Yasha? Neil, what is up? We're smoking. Before I forget, Jay, have you seen the George Foreman movie? I hear good things. Michael, I have not. What was it called? I remember when it came out. I have it. I do have it. My dad saw it, and I think my dad said it was decent. He didn't say anything like crazy good about it, but my dad, you know, he's not perfect.
No, I'm the lighter.
But I never did watch it. My dad did watch it. I have it. I never got around to it. I mean, that is unless you get sucked into the battle tonight.
Alrighty, I would like you
This battle. I was just gonna say, I feel like this is gonna.
all of you
This is gonna suck me in. I feel like I am gonna be all about
I'm
this.
only gonna do blue dice for this.
I'm definitely taking a break after this to eat.
It would be fast.
Because I'm not getting sushi, I don't have to rush. Normally, when I'm getting sushi, I want to rip through it so I can order and eat.
No, they're not. No.
But I think I'm just gonna
they're
eat
not.
Yeah.
and then
That's okay.
jump
that's
into
okay.
the Patreon hour.
You stand there
not talking
amidst
Will-O-the
a
Wisps.
crowd of broken blades of different sizes on the ground around you. No weapon in your hands. 25 to 20.
No
anybody?
weapon in your hand.
Oh shit!
Why did that?
My first roll of the night was
My
a
phone
1.
just shut off. It
They
just
had
said,
advantage
"Screw
on
you,
you.
Jay. I'm
Yeah, your
going
dex
home."
modifier.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit
20 to 15.
19.
Alrighty. 15 to 10.
Sushi, yuck. Yeah, I know some of you are
10,
not fans.
12.
I'm not having sushi tonight. I had it last night or the night
you
before.
get to have
All my
advantage
days are jumbling.
Mirror
But my sister made homemade chicken soup, and when I say homemade,
rolled a
she like
7, so,
chops
you know,
all the vegetables.
10.
She gets raw chicken, grills it, marinates it, does all
10 to
sorts of
5.
stuff, throws it in. Like she does everything from scratch.
5
It's
to 1.
glorious when she makes
That's cool.
homemade chicken soup.
Alright.
But
Weapons, no.
I'm feeling meat, and I just also bought 3 pounds of salmon, fresh salmon
Leah,
yesterday.
you're up first.
So I think I'm gonna grill some salmon and eat some soup.
Okay, well,
And I'll
will,
skip the actual
just
sushi.
close maybe 10 feet closer. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna kick us off. Arc strike.
Sushi is the
Reach 30
best.
feet.
Saturday is my sushi day.
Then rolled attack.
Ninja is getting sushi. My sister just told me when I took a bathroom break, they were natural 20. I saw it. When I was taking a bathroom break, she was like, "We're gonna go grab food," and I was like, "I am so hungry."
It's the Snitch Reborn.
Wait, don't.
Amazing.
Or I think they're going to grab
Okay,
drinks.
so
I think
that
they
is
already ate. I think they're going to grab
3
drinks.
d6.
I am just very hungry.
So here it comes. Okay. 6, 12.
Debs makes
is
a
24
mean
points
veg soup.
Lightning damage.
Sean,
wow.
I see you talking about Debs. Things good? Things are good now?
I'm
I feel like there was some problems on the
Wait, 3d6?
Was it not?
3d6. It's what it says here. 3d6.
well, I
lightning
ruined the
damage.
whole joke because I
Sorry,
couldn't think of the
3d6 couldn't
name.
even add up to 24.
So I ruined everything. I am
was
just
a
a
crit.
piece of crap.
Oh, that's right, it was a crit. I'm sorry. My bad.
Atlas
You're right.
Redux.
24
Hey, yeah,
was
what
right.
is up, Atlas, everybody?
You're right.
Atlas.
Sorry,
This
I was
doesn't
caught in my
ever
own-
happen. Ask anybody.
Goofy.
This never happens where I just
Alright.
pour a shot.
as an arc.
It happens
shoots
maybe
out and
once
You feel the strike hit you, and your body
every
rocks with
500
electricity.
years.
The pain hits you, all your muscles tense
that I
for a second,
immediately
you
grab the
almost
bottle and
come
pour
to
a
one
shot
knee,
for somebody.
breathing heavy, and you
The
see
Great
just this
Atlas Redux, everybody. I
serpent
want you
of
all
electricity
to say hello.
arcing through the air.
I mean, I'm not
Did I
demanding
finish your turn,
it.
Liam?
You all have free will.
Yep.
But he is a good friend
Kelsey.
of mine,
How
Atlas
far away am
Redux.
I from,
We're drinking Wild Turkey 101. We're
You're
drinking the
about
strong shit.
25,
We're
30
doing
feet away.
25 feet. I'm
Another-
not even going to bother moving. I'm
what do
just
we
going to
got?
charge
25
up,
minutes left of
another
this?
arc
25
strike,
minutes
and I'm going
left.
to attack with an arc strike.
Go ahead. roll for
Atlas is
attack.
a very
Right.
long time helper or contributor,
That's a,
friend,
22 to hit.
member of Patreon, long
Not
term.
as, at least it's not a.
Probably as long as Colleen, right around the same long length as Colleen. I don't know if
9
Colleen
points
is
of
still
lightning
here,
damage.
but Atlas, you get a shot.
A second one
Shot
hits you in
to
the shoulder.
Atlas.
It
I was
doesn't hurt quite
looking
as much, but
for
you're
an
now realizing
excuse
just how
anyway, but we
surrounded
know
you are.
you're the better
finish your turn,
reason
Allison?
to
Yeah,
drink
that's
more.
everything.
Laura,
I've
you're up.
gotten the patron
God.
sub up again.
I'm gonna
Hyped for Eureka. We're going to be doing
I'm
an
gonna
episode a week of Eureka.
move
Thanks,
15
Atlas,
feet
starting this month.
towards
So
her.
everybody
Can
enjoy.
I?
I'll
At
pay,
least
I'm going to
15 feet
post
in a straight line. I'm gonna
one
move
tomorrow,
straight
Atlas.
up to her.
Cheers
And
to
I'm
the great
gonna
Atlas
slam
Redux.
attack her. So I'm gonna turn this into a battering ram. Did I move 15 feet before I hit her?
Yes, you did. You moved about 25 feet.
So yeah, this is a battering ram attack. So I'm gonna try to hit you with a slam attack.
All right.
Atlas is responsible for Eureka,
22.
Jackie Chan movies.
That
Any Jackie Chan movie on the channel, guarantee you Atlas is responsible
2d8
for it.
bludgeoning damage
These are good
plus an
things.
additional
When I say
3d6
responsible, it sounds
bludgeoning
bad.
damage. Holy smokes!
Read those stats.
Dude,
I'm trying to think. Eureka.
do I really?
There's so many things Atlas is
Plus 5.
like movies.
Wait, if you
So many
slam
different
attack-
movies.
Oh, and
There's
the,
at least
and you're pushed 10 feet away.
one
from
other
me.
show besides Eureka.
Okay.
I feel like we've
2d8.
jumped around. Atlas, did you ever do Doctor Who? You might have even done a Doctor
Yeah.
Who or two.
Yeah, you probably
Atlas
wanted
has done a
initiative on this
lot.
round.
I am just not that active
Real helpful. 10 plus.
due to health. Atlas,
That's okay. I
I'm
rolled
happy to
low
see
on
you
my
in the
things.
chat, my friend.
10 plus.
But Eureka,
so that's
I
16
will-
points
you
of
already got
bludgeoning
2.
Damage.
Okay.
Right? So I'm
And
going to
you
post
put
one
10 feet away
tomorrow
from me.
and then one next
Okay.
week. And then we're going to start doing
Spitting
4
across the
a
dirt
month.
on the
4 a
ground.
month, Eureka.
But catching
Pausing
yourself
on
as
the
you stand
Jackie
there in
Chan
pain.
movies.
And I just stand from you going.
Atlas, I don't know if you saw, but we started Good Omens,
So,
Pushing
Yasha,
Daisies,
at the top of your turn,
The
as you're
Shield,
kind of looking
Winona
around,
Earp,
you hear
and I was going to start something else. I don't know what
an
yet.
extreme impact hits the ground
Atlas,
in
if
front
you
of
want
your
some
eyes,
input
go blind
for-
from the flash
for me,
of light.
to me.
The ringing hits your ears.
I'm
As you
looking for a
stand there,
show
slowly
for the next
taking
month
in
or
space
two that
around
is
you.
brand new,
You see on the
that is
ground a
worth
small
reacting
crater in
to.
the center of it.
It could even be
A
like
blade that looks suspiciously
something
like
that's
the
on
one
like
that
a
you
second or
borrowed from
third
Lady
season,
Kiva.
but I want something to fill in the blank because there's too
Energy
much
sparking
downtime
around it.
between Vox
do?
Machina and
It's in front of me.
Yeah.
whatever else the other show is in October. There's another show in October.
I'm gonna be able to use it. Okay, hold on. First things
Good
first, I'm gonna
Omens
fucking rage.
It's just insane. You gotta love it, or you're gonna love it. I already enjoy it.
Okay.
Pushing Daisies, I really enjoy.
okay, so
I
I'm gonna
really
rage,
enjoy
and
the cheesy
I'm gonna reach
romantic
out and I'm gonna
comedy
try to-
like angle they're going
Try to
with.
grab it.
As you
It's
pull
just
it out,
sad
it comes
because
out smoothly, and as it does,
the fact
energy
that you
kind
know
of
she's
arcs off
dead,
of it,
and if he touches
and
her, she
this
goes back to. It's
warm,
like
kind of vibrant
it's like
light just emanates from
constantly
you out about 5 feet,
like
become
I'm.
this, like,
It's like
lantern beacon of
anxiety ridden
holiness,
because of
holding
what
it in
could
your
happen.
hand.
Show me.
We are battling everybody.
Okay. Let me see if I can do this as well.
Sean M says watch From.
Okay.
Sean, did you hear me before say From was an
Would that
option?
be considered an action?
My
to grab me?
options right now were From
Okay.
and Yellow
so
Jackets were
what
at
I'm
the
gonna
top of
do
my
here-
list. From and Yellow Jackets. I
All
don't know
right,
if you
I'm gonna
heard that
go
earlier,
to-
but
to
those
Stormy-
are what I was
Stormy
thinking because
Laura
From
over here.
is coming out with season 3. I think they're both
Just
coming out
move
with a
it
season
around,
3
and I'm gonna,
soon
I'm gonna
or
take
something.
my first.
And my sister
slice.
watches
Go for it.
both of them. It is like they're both phenomenal.
Normal strikes are reckless.
Tenon is just stunning in Good Omens. Understood. I
That one I'm gonna
agree.
use. Ooh, 18.
Oh, that hits me.
Okay.
That's not gonna
Oh,
work.
that hits me.
Okay, so
oh,
18
that
plus-
hits me.
Do I know if I'm able to use these stats yet for the event, Holy
For
Moon?
this, you can.
I am
Okay,
just
so
verifying
that would be plus 9 plus 18,
if
27.
the world has ended yet.
To hit?
Okay, so we got
Has the world
These guys
ended
in?
yet? I'm just checking on my phone to make sure.
let's use this one. Okay, 3d6. No, Storm Lord.
No, we're good.
Woo!
Oh, I
Okay.
see a kitty. I see a kitty. Want to come up here?
Oh, geez, my math. Okay.
Come here.
These elementals.
Come here.
Crazy.
Come here. Come here, baby.
30 points of damage.
30 points of damage on that first strike.
Okay.
The blade carves through the air with this high whining sound. As it hits the elemental
My
you watch,
baby
the blade
kitty.
barely meets resistance.
She's been
as it
trapped in
carves
this
through.
room with me for
Part
3
of it just
years.
evaporates, and so now it's almost a lopsided elemental. You see its arm begin to reform in its space, but it looks like it's taking a hit. That's your first attack.
Lopsided elemental.
He's got a little flipper now.
Flip it around and then
I'm just
go to
I'm
the
like
other side.
spinning in a circle now instead of.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Okay,
hit you. I whapped your nose by accident.
21.
I whapped your nose by accident. I don't even know what whap is. Hi.
These are the
You want
tiniest
to go over
little
here
bits.
on your
I got
thing?
you know how I
Look,
feel.
come over here.
Okay.
21? Oh, that still hits. Okay.
Come here. Look over here. Come on.
Just wanted to double check.
It's easier for you to come up here.
Little
you know you
joys.
love it. You know you love it. Come here. Come here. Look. Go up there. Go up there.
20.
20 points.
20 points.
Get up there.
All right.
Now you don't want to do it? Oh, she's gonna. Oh.
I'm still up.
You're still up? Okay.
All right.
I don't know
And
what she's
then,
doing. I don't know what she's doing.
Teeny storm now.
She's acting weird. I think she's been in here too long. We've been in this room all day. I did long legs earlier.
bonus
I did
action,
like 2
action
episodes of
attacks.
Doctor Who. I've been
Bonus
doing
action.
15
You've already
hours of
bonus
live
action
stream,
for
even
the
though it's only 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. What am I thinking? Yes. I'm done.
Okay. Following Yasha, we have
She
Sam
wants to
rushing on
snuggle.
deck.
She just went under the bed.
What's my backstory?
The netting under the bed, it falls down
How
and she
did I
sits there and
become
hits
a
it.
storm? Was I?
You became a
My
storm.
cat could beat your cat. I
roughly 10
wouldn't
seconds
doubt
ago.
it, Sean.
By the will of the storm lord,
My
you now
old cat
exist in a
Sammy,
field
I
with an
would
anger you don't understand against a
wager
creature
he could
you've
take
never
on
met.
any cat.
All you know is
He
you
was a
must destroy.
beast of a cat.
Okay, thank you
And he
for
was
that.
a bull.
I'm prepared to
This
make my
cat,
move.
run of the
I
litter,
will
she
fly
has heart,
towards her.
but I wouldn't put any money
and
on
if
her.
I can,
and I would
hover
be
above.
afraid she would die instantly.
Do that.
But Sammy was a
And
brute.
I'm gonna go ahead.
I called him
Sorry.
Sammy the Bull. I
Sorry,
literally
Yasha.
like in
I'm gonna
you know.
unleash. I'm gonna unleash
the
the
movie?
maelstrom.
Oh my god, I'm totally brain farting on the movie. The boxing movie.
You must make a DC
But
20 saving strength
He is
saving throw.
Sammy the
I
Bull.
have to make a strength
Sammy the
saving
Bull.
throw?
Yes.
Okay.
Raging Bull,
Oh,
Raging
shit.
Bull.
Against you?
The Sammy the Bull.
Against
It's literally
the
Sammy the Bull,
maelstrom.
Raging Bull.
Against the male.
That's what I used to call him.
Strength saving.
And
Which you
Coco
are raging, which I
is
believe you
the
get
runt
advantage
of that family.
Yes. So, it's cocked.
It's cocked, everybody.
23.
No
beat it.
donation options here. Boo. Ready?
I point at the Storm Lord.
I always forget.
So now you
This is
wanna
how
take
horrible I am. Look, see
3d
that?
or It's
Look at that.
66
There you go.
bludgeoning damage
Atlas.
halved, right?
Correct.
I always block out the
I
screen
have
and then
66
don't
right
ever
here.
remember I didn't put it up. I can't do
Okay.
super chat
really good
anymore.
roll.
I have to. I said
Ooh,
after House of the Dragon
that's
ended, which
30
did
halved,
like
so that's
2 weeks ago.
15.
I gotta
That's not
contact
bad. But
YouTube.
it's
I gotta
poisoning
start
and you are
fixing
raging,
my
so it's happened
monetization
again.
and stuff. I just got
Okay.
stubborn and didn't
7.
care, and now I'm like, all right, I probably should
Damn.
fix all that. Without
That's
monetization, I
right,
can't do
you're not
super
knocked
chat, so
prone,
I
you're
gotta
not
do
pulled towards
other
me.
things, other
And
means.
That's it. You survived
Cinderella
the
Man,
maelstrom.
one of my favorites.
I point again at the Storm Lord.
All right.
Oh,
Cinderella
if I can, as a
Man
bonus
is
action, I'm just gonna
all-time favorite,
I'm
clever.
Gonna, I'm just gonna swirl around.
Okay. Yeah, totally. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Good, yes. Make it your own.
Angrily swirl.
wow.
Make it your own.
Wow, this is really good work.
Body that
This is
character.
really good, like cold reading.
Awesome.
So
Well
far,
done.
so
Marisha,
good.
You're up. Travis,
So
you're
far,
on
so
deck.
good.
I am. I don't think I am within 30 feet of her. Am I? Can I get up to
You
her?
Can just get up to her. if you
My
feel it.
cat is a serial killer.
I'm gonna be.
I feel like it's like
it.
it is obviously a joke, but I feel like
Is that
Just storms
it's
around
beyond a
Can I?
joke.
Would that be
It is
considered
beyond
a
a joke.
straight
What is going
line where
on?
I can
with-
also
I'm trying to
a
make sure.
battering ram?
You can, yeah.
I get it. I get it. I don't
I'm
ever
a
want to see it
battering
again.
ram. I'm so
I am hyped
sorry.
for Warehouse
I feel
13.
so guilty.
Kind of why I
I'ma
wanted to
slam
speed up
into her.
Eureka.
Do it.
Atlas, I have heard of Warehouse
When is there
13
plus-
forever. How long has that been around? I know we've probably talked about this, but I feel like I've heard about Warehouse 13 before Eureka.
All right.
Good friend.
And when you recommended Eureka, or requested Eureka, I should say, I didn't know they were connected, and I definitely heard of Warehouse 13 first. So I feel like it's either as old or older.
You're new to
And I
Storm, it's a
dig
little
the
confusing.
premise, and I feel like I've watched an
You do
episode
have a
at
second
some
strike
point,
on me.
randomly. For somebody, maybe even on
two slam
Patreon,
attacks
I don't
in
know.
Okay, yes.
I didn't do that.
But we are approaching the halfway
Right.
mark.
I
Well,
thought
then
the
roll again.
battering
The
ram.
halfway mark
Character, Laura. Come on. No.
of the 30
Read
minutes.
your spells.
I don't know why
that
my
is a
phone has
natural
froze
19
in the
for a
upper
28.
position.
That hits.
Mine is a 26.
That hits.
Mine
All right,
They
is
so
both
roll
hit.
26. Oh, there we
hit.
go. Now I see the light. Got it.
Okay, that's 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mine is
They're same
First,
time,
take 5.
Okay.
9 points of
Which is
and
not
bludgeoning.
half because you
very
reach after
much
them.
in the same
so 9
style.
points.
Just
You got it.
saw
How you doing? How you doing?
a clip with
Oh,
Russell
no.
Crowe
Stand
talking
on,
about
but-
Cinderella Man.
no.
Cinderella
I
Man.
was
What,
already- I was already
is there something new with Cinderella Man or old Cinderella
Lester, I
Man?
didn't.
Cinderella Man.
Okay, so I should preface this with the
I love
fact
it.
that you would have been
I
at
love
full
it.
hit points. For
Cinderella
this
Man's great.
Experience.
I
so-
watched it probably 15,000
Do you know when you
times. It comes
started
out during the time of the Great
encounter
Depression,
with hit
or
points?
I mean,
Yes,
the movie
I was
itself
at-
takes place during the Great Depression. It doesn't come out.
One,
You don't have to go back
38.
100 years to see this movie.
And I am usually at 154. So
So whatever you have
let me,
now.
let me,
the
let me
wizard's
do a little.
heart.
Whatever you have now, add 16
It
to
hurts
seems like a
the wizard's
Yeah.
heart,
I'll
everybody.
just heal
Go
for
ahead and
16
add-
points.
Go and add 16 on that. You got it. All right, that finishes
Okay.
Marisha's turn. Travis, you're up.
Turns.
I will move forward 1 square.
That's the
for-
voice you're going to
Eureka started in 2006, and Warehouse 13 was 2009.
So that I'm within 30
Oh,
feet, and I will unleash. I didn't make this name
So
up.
when
ball lightning.
We had the episode with the girl from Warehouse 13. It must have
And
been
I need
more
you
of
to
like a
make a
promotional
It's
thing.
kind of like
dexterity saving throw.
I make a dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Okay.
My cat brings me live
advantage on
murder
that?
presents. No
Okay.
fun.
18?
What does that say?
That's exactly what you needed to make.
No fun. I don't know what that says.
So you take.
Does I mean
11
I'm assuming
points
people
of
watch
lightning
Netflix.
Damage.
The Lacey
don't-
Peterson Netflix show came
I don't
out.
think
I
it-
binged
it-
it last
no,
night
there's no-
while I
there's-
was
I think it's a
waiting to
save
close
save.
the arcade.
A safe save?
And
Target creature was 6.
I can't believe that
on a
dude
failure, they
still.
take
It happened in
10d8 lightning
2004. He
damage.
got sentenced. He was
There's
sentenced
nothing
to
about
life.
if they save.
And then he got he was sentenced to death and then got it appealed to life.
Oh, that
And
means
for
on a
20
success, they
years
just
he has
don't-
claimed
They
he
have
had
to-
nothing to do
damage.
with it
Right?
and
Yeah,
never
last
once backed down
No.
from the fact that he's innocent.
All right.
And he looks
We have
like a
an older
goddamn
version of that.
lunatic,
I
and
was
I
about
think
to
he
say,
did
that's
do
not
it,
on mine.
like everybody
Okay.
else.
And it says
If he
like-
didn't do it, he's the
but
weirdest
that's
son of a
she
bitch I
shapes,
ever
that's
saw in a murder case.
Yep.
You're the older version of
Catching, got it.
That's not how they do it in my day.
Not fun catching a snake.
I rolled the
Look at your
wrong.
dice tray.
You can't identify
A D.
asleep in or out of sheath
Did you roll
undergarments.
I
In
rolled
sheath
D6s,
undergarments.
yes.
So let me.
Scratch that. So put
Coco
11 hit
is
points back
ready
in there, and
to
instead,
eat the
you're
souls
only
of the
taking-
dead. My sister,
It's fine. It's fine.
I think, is leaving
8 points
right
of
now.
damage.
All the cameras went off. Dude, it's cool. You have an arcade.
I never rolled D4.
I
That's it.
do have an
Alrighty,
arcade.
finish Travis turn, top of the
Life
round.
is
Liam,
good.
you are up with Taliesin on deck.
I say this all the time, not to sound like an old man. Or like a whining old man, I should say. But I just wish
Now, if I recall, the ball lightning actually teleported.
I had the energy I had to enjoy the things I didn't have when I was
All right,
younger
so
and
you're doing it
wanted
as well?
them.
So I'm backing away.
And I'm
10
only
feet,
like in
but
my
also dropping a
40s.
ball.
I feel like I already have been
It's
depleting
another
energy
DC 18 dex
rapidly,
save for
and I'm
you.
more
Go for it,
energetic
Yasha.
than most people you know.
Is that just
In my head, I think, oh my
is that
god,
just
the
against
people I
her-
know that think I'm
Just against
energetic,
her? Is
I
it-
can't imagine
is
what
it
they're
her
like
last two, or
in their
is it-
40s.
Just her.
23.
I would live at the arcade, but if I
saves.
lived at the arcade, I wouldn't be able to do
Failure,
half
they
the other
take
shit I want to do.
46
There's too many
lightning
cool
damage.
things to do in life, everybody.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you stay put.
11.
We're playing Who's on
17.
First.
So on a failure, they take this lightning damage. That is 17 points of lightning damage.
17
You
points.
succeeded, right?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so half that.
70 points of
But it's
lightning damage,
lightning?
everybody.
Yes.
Yes.
So, but it,
It's just the spell. Yeah.
it's just a spell. Okay, I got it.
All right. Does that finish your turn?
That does finish my turn.
You got it. All right. That brings us to Taliesin. Laura, you're on deck.
How is everybody doing? I love that everyone is still here. Like the video if you haven't. We have another 10 minutes easily of this greatness that we're watching.
I'm going to go.
I'm gonna. Anybody new in the chat? I'll pour another shot.
Also, a ball lightning attack.
More than willing and able to die for
We can do this, you guys.
the sake of shot taking.
That's a.
It's a glorious night. I was thinking about joining my sister at the bar. They went to have drinks down the street.
Fly up here.
And part of me is like, I kind of want to go, but part of me is like, I'd also rather do videos and
teammates earlier.
14.
go to sleep early. I know if I go to the bar, I ain't going to sleep until midnight, and I'm going to be drunker than hell. But I don't have that job tomorrow, so what's it matter, right? I mean, what's it matter? If I had that job tomorrow, I would 100% not go. But they're Jeremy. They definitely reference Jeremy.
Is there an okay? So I'm going to tell.
Am I crazy? That was Jeremy, the Jeremy I know, right?
Oh,
that was Jeremy.
Oh, you teleported in?
Yeah.
I failed safe.
We are down to the final 10 minutes, everybody. Like the video. If anybody is new,
I'm so sorry.
actually not
No,
doing
it's good
so
when it
well
hits.
today.
Good.
Ball lightning is good.
My POTS is acting up, but I'm able
next
to
time.
sit upright at least.
Alrighty, finishing Tal's turn. Laura, you're up, and then
Atlas,
Yasha.
I forgot we had this talk,
Okay.
and
Since
I think
got a
I've
lightning
spoken
spirit right
this
next
to you
me,
many times,
I'm
how
gonna-
bad my father
I'm
had
gonna
gotten.
Slam attack it twice.
He at one
Go
point
for it.
thought he
You
had
do have
POTS
advantage on these attacks since your last
disease,
use
or
of
whatever it's
reckless.
called, POTS. He thought at one point he had it because of all
Okay,
the
so
symptoms,
that
and they had to
is
test him for it because
20
they actually were
on the
like,
first
"Hey,
one?
that actually isn't
And
like too far off."
That is a big hit. Yeah, that definitely hits.
But he ended up not having it. But it
16
just,
plus
I totally forgot.
So
This has happened recently, and I totally forgot we had talked about this.
10 points on the first
I had to
hit.
drink. I was
Just a
joking.
5.
What are you doing, Coco?
Thank you.
What you doing, you cutie?
8. 8 points reduced to. Oh no,
8
no,
points,
that's a lie.
everybody.
8
What?
plus 5
Oh.
is 13. So
Are you
6
alright?
points for this.
I just might have hit her. I might have just hit
Now
her.
you are
and
next. You're
killed
getting
her
extra
whole
lightning
family.
damage for being next to him. The lightning damage is not halved, so.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, that's what Sam just said.
What'd you roll for both of those?
I mean, we've
2
had
on
a
the
solid
second,
20 plus
so add
people
an
in
extra
here.
point
Even on the down
damage.
moments, and even
Extra
on
point? Okay.
1 extra point,
like,
and 1 extra point on
the
the
extra,
other one, 'cause
you
I
know,
can't
normally
remember
we
what
like.
it
I
is.
actually,
Make it
I was
2
gonna
extra
say
points.
normally when
2
we
extra
close
points.
out,
Just to balance it out
we
for
lose
everybody.
people. But I did start
All right.
early.
Yasha, you're up.
So this is like probably prime time right now when we're normally on. Coco, are you that upset?
Okay,
Bloodied? Are you bloodied?
Go over here.
I'm bloodied. Okay,
You are surrounded by roaring storms. You hear crackling lightning and angry shouting thunder, and you are just holding this blade as the darkness swirls around you. What do you do?
okay.
I'm paying
so
attention. I
need to
Coco's more important.
get out of here, even though they're going to get an opportunity. So,
She's feeling neglected.
wings are coming out.
The
Ready to
wings
go.
have come out.
And
Coco,
I'm going to
the wings
try
have come
to
out.
just pull
You must
myself
elevate
up
yourself
out of their
and be the greatest.
reach
Oh, I think I'm
Okay.
scaring her.
as much as I
I was
can,
doing
but
too much.
still, I
I'm
know
doing
that
too
I know
much.
it's going to be an attack of
Coco's
opportunity.
very skittish.
So,
Coco doesn't like when people fuck with her.
3 technically, because the lightning doesn't get one.
You alright, honey? I'm sorry.
Do know,
I was too
as your wings
aggressive.
pop out,
She's a
this does
dainty
not
lady.
take your action.
This
In
is
this
my dainty
dreamscape,
lady.
as soon as you will it to happen,
My
they
dainty
tear
little
out.
lady.
The bright white wings now, the wingspan widely out, the feathers being caught up in the
wingspan
storms around you as the blade
widely
still
out.
matches you, the light now glowing from it and you and the wings.
doing?
So you still have an action and a move. So did you want to fly up?
Okay, so yes.
What are you doing?
Show
Are
us.
you sticking your ass in my face? Is that what's happening here? Oh, don't
Yeah,
leave
so
me.
I'm going to try to
Don't
just
leave
get
me,
above
please.
them.
I need you
Can
to
they?
live.
Can they
I need
fly?
you to
Flying
live.
above you right now.
You're flying above
Yes.
me. Oh, so they can
Don't
fly as well.
cry for
Well,
me,
okay. Oh, fuck.
Argentina.
Okay.
Don't let it stop you. Go.
Okay,
for it.
that's fine. I'm just gonna fly. I'm just gonna get up. So I
I'm
know they're gonna have
sorry.
to take
I'm an
their-
asshole.
If you're going straight up, then 3 of them will get attacks of opportunity.
It's okay.
Okay.
Go
Can I
wherever you
wiggle?
want. You have free will.
Can I kind of like
Wiggle and quiff.
wiggle and quiff?
All right.
So there's four.
Quiggle,
four
wiggle,
surrounding me?
quiggle,
There
wiggle
are
and
4 surrounding
quiff.
you. There are 3 storm
Wiggle
spirits
and quiff. That is
and
my
one
child.
lightning spirit.
I have abandoned
So
my
can I
child.
kind of
She wants
wiggle
out. She's like, I want out of this shit show.
Fly
But we have 5
backwards.
minutes, so we'll just roll with it.
The behind that way?
This way?
Like where I'm getting away from the
Oh, this way?
Yeah.
Most Yanks are obnoxious. Am I hope I'm not obnoxious, Sean.
I'm
I
getting
hope
an
I
attack-
am
attack
the
of opportunity
greatest
from all of them
Yank
anyway,
Okay.
right?
Well, if you're moving
this
some
side
of them,
Or you can stay
of
and
the
swing away.
Mississippi. Even though I
I'm gonna
guess
stay and swing away. I'm
technically
gonna
that
stay and
makes
swing
no
away
sense.
because those 3 attacks of opportunity could take me out.
We're gonna hit the rat ears and do
okay.
one more shot, everybody. I'm gonna probably pass
all right,
out
so
immediately and then
swipe,
wake up in the morning and be like, "Who am I?"
Swipe left.
And what do I do? Who is my daddy?
I'm gonna
and what
swipe
do I do?
left.
Swiping
so
left. I'm
to which
watching.
one?
I'm paying attention.
The same one you attacked
Coco.
previously?
I'm
Sure.
sorry. We'll be done soon.
Now be Laura. Go ahead.
Okay.
Like the video if you haven't.
not.
We're at
Reckless.
54
All
likes.
right, go
That's
for it.
glorious. That's glorious.
ooh, that was a
Having
one,
thought
so
we might not even
some
make it, we
reckless.
went above and beyond. I'm a Yank, and I know I'm obnoxious, and I'm proud of it.
wait.
Not you,
17?
sir. Good day, sir. All right, everybody.
First swing.
Anybody new? We're having this last
Goes
shot.
wide, no impact.
I have enough
I'm
beverage.
smaller than I used to be.
I love it. I love it.
Attack again.
This is all I have left as far as beverage. I mixed all the water and all the Gatorades, and I have the shot.
Okay, so,
Who wants it?
23.
Who thinks
Okay,
they
so-
deserve the shot or who wants the shot? Who just needs a little good fortune their way? Maybe you had a shitty week. Maybe you're like, Jay, take
gonna
that
do
shot for
Savage
me
Attacker,
because
'cause
I
that
could
was kinda
use
low.
some good mojo my way. I want some mojo. I want Jay to use good vibes, good vibrations. The Beach Boys. We're going to have the Beach Boys incorporate my vibes into your soul. And we're going to learn to live and love life.
Okay,
Coco
so,
is like so
31
mounting.
points
There
of
is a
damage.
raptor that guards the
Okay,
door. I
I'm-
kid you
Are you
not.
adding
There's
the
a
additional-
robotic animatronic raptor
It doesn't
that
matter
guards my
'cause I'm
door.
already down.
And Coco is on
that's
top
an
of it
additional
right now,
14.
riding it like a
14 points of
stallion and
damage
saying,
on top of
"Let me
I'm
out
a
of
big
this
deal.
hell."
Oh, you're out?
But when I hit
I do a
zero,
Jameson Fonta
until my
mix.
action
Atlas,
move
I gotta tell my sister that.
exploding thunder.
Jameson is my sister's jam. She has it all the time. She goes with Jameson and ginger, but she'll have like cocktails with a mix of the bunch. Whenever there's a shot, she always goes Jameson shots. She is a Jameson. I mean, we're half Irish, half Italian.
That's
So I guess that's where it comes from. I'm not against it. I'll drink Jameson. Neil's a big Jameson guy. Me and Neil will drink Jameson a lot. I'm just a whiskey dude in general, but I don't really care one way or the other. When I go to a bar, I'm like, give me whiskey. They'll go, what kind? I go, the one that makes me not pay a lot.
No.
Whatever one makes me drunk is quickest and not pay a lot. It's not that I'm cheap. I just really don't care and it doesn't matter to me. I'm not wasteful. I tell people this all the time.
Including Yasha.
There's a difference between cheap and wasteful. I'm not cheap. I just
I
failed.
don't see a point in wasting
Everybody
money
takes 30.
on $100 shots
except for
of
Travis
shit I'm
and
gonna just
Liam.
pound with like a
It's
Gatorade or something.
Bludgeoning damage.
It's
And you feel this well,
wasteful.
right?
No sense in
did.
Yeah,
wasting
so you
money.
take 15
But
points of
I'll
bludgeoning damage.
pay whatever it
And
costs
30 points
to have
of
a good
damage?
time.
30 points of damage, and you're knocked prone. Everybody.
And you're knocked prone, everybody.
I'm flying. What does that mean?
That means you're
I
on
could
the
hold
ground.
out for an oddly ethnic storm. Heaven Hill. Jameson
I went
actually.
out with a bang, guys. It felt
Jameson actually expensive.
Explosion knocks you
In
Yasha,
Norway?
onto your ass. The wings still out, kind of
In
catch you with your
Norway?
fall, but you impact the ground. Your eyes are spinning. The pain is throbbing throughout your body.
All right, everybody. So
So that
who do
finishes
we
your
have the
turn,
shot
or
for?
You still have movement.
Who
So you can use half your movement to get up if you
deserves
want to.
this
Yes.
lovely shot? Coco is
I
now
will
rubbing on me
absolutely
again.
do
She's
We're
like,
prone, so you
Daddy,
can't do enough.
why have you
An
locked me in
opportunity
this
to go
room
to,
for
right?
3
Yeah,
hours?
so you, so
I
none of them
want to
attacks
go
of
take a
opportunity.
Oh my
shit.
God,
I think that's what
amazing.
she's
Okay,
thinking.
thank
Right?
you.
So it's half your
You want
movement
to take
gone.
a shit?
So my
Probably
other half
wants
of the
to.
movement
Probably
then,
wants to.
I'm gonna
Been having
extricate
a
myself
rough
out of that
few.
area for just a moment.
Okay, whereabouts?
Is that
let
Jameson
me-
true story? Which one?
For some reason, I'm a little itchy.
I don't know. Jameson actually expensive here. Sean M, if you're talking about what I said, everything I said about Jameson was true.
Caffeine in my
Michael,
system right now.
been
Let's
having
go.
a rough
I
few.
know.
70 US for a bottle? Yeah,
wanna be able to
around
top them
me
with
it's probably like 40.
So
I
let me
would say
just,
40,
out of-
$45
out of
a bottle of
striking
Jameson
range,
where I
maybe
am.
just
For like a
backing up
regular
little better. Anywhere
regular
that's out
size
of
bottle.
striking- I can't really see where
This
I'm
is a
at.
hand.
So-
I mean, those
Okay,
of you
there
who
we go.
don't know.
Yeah, so let
This
me.
is a handle. 1.75
Go that
milliliters.
way a little bit
Or
then, I think.
Alright, how much more movement do you have left?
1.75 liters. That's a
Dash
handle.
speed would
This
be
cost me
25
about
feet.
Alright,
70
you can
bucks.
fly
Wild Turkey 101,
about
the more
here.
expensive one, cost me about 70
Great.
bucks.
Let me hang out there.
A bottle of
So you'll be
Jameson
flying.
Available.
that's half the
Right up
size cost me about 45, 50 bucks.
That's
You watch as she just
So that's why I get
darts out
wild.
of
Well,
the
I mean, no,
explosions
honestly,
up in the air,
like I
holding
said,
the
it's not the
two-handed
money.
wings
I prefer Wild
in the air
Turkey
as up above her.
over Jameson.
Lightning is striking in
I
the dark
prefer
clouds,
it.
flashing and silhouetting her from moment to moment.
So cool.
That
Michael
finishes
and
your-
Amy shot. Been having a rough one. Have
Sam,
it for
you're
me
up.
because I
How
can't
far away
drink
is
right now. Amy and
from
Michael.
you?
Star is right.
You are
Star
right there. No, sorry, you
agrees.
are right
And we're at
there.
45 minutes, so here we go.
So she's about.
This is the final
20 feet
shot
from
of the
you?
night while we ride this
25, 30
out.
feet?
Cheers.
My
Michael and
name-
Amy,
please don't
this is
address me,
for
Sam. My name is
you.
Tempest Cloudburst.
Sorry, Tempest Cloudburst. All right, making note of that.
And I have decided I am an Italian storm.
You're just growing an identity over this
workshop.
game.
All right.
Delicious.
use half
And I
of my
almost drank it
movement
all.
to stand the up.
I want to stop at a time that
you go.
makes good luck for me. Ready?
And seeing her in the air.
I'm going to stop when I
will
want.
fly
Ready,
towards
everybody?
her,
We're going to
but
find
I
out.
can only fly 15 feet. So
Correct.
I want to fly. Oh,
Fortunately, you get about
I want a good time. I want like
there.
I'm a
flying above
weird
your buddy.
superstitious
And I'm
person.
I've already used my maelstrom attack, so I cannot do anything.
I keep holding down
All right, that
without
finishes
meaning
your
to.
turn.
This is going to be.
Tempest
Oh, here it
Cloudburst.
comes.
Thank you.
All right, Mauricio, you're up. Travis, you're on deck.
Ah! I just screamed in your ears. I could stop that at exactly 46.
Maelstrom.
Wait. We're going to stop that at exactly 46.
Cloudburst.
Here it
Thank
comes.
you.
All right, Mauricio, you're up. Travis, you're on deck.
There we go. 46 on the dot. I was like, oh my God, it's going to work out that perfect. 46. So we went a minute over. We went a whole goddamn minute over. Oh my God. What are we going to do with ourselves that we're cheating like this all the time? But my sister left. Coco's in here somewhere. I don't know where she went. I probably scared the shit out of her somewhere. Everybody's having a good night? Is everyone having a good night? I'm going to jump into the Patreon hour. I'm going to probably eat first. I'm going to go have some of that homemade chicken soup. I might grill up some salmon. I said I bought a 3.5 pound salmon. Costco had a deal. They're like, yo, we got big salmon. You want some? And I go, thanks, Mr. Costco, for telling me about it because I honestly wanted a big salmon and you're awesome. So, Michael, that's the flu. Like she was older or it wasn't cannibals. What happened? Something about Michael with the flu? The one he bought a 10-year-old slave and gave her to the cannibals. What is happening in this chat? Smashed my 30-pack of Natty Ice Friday after the stream when my buddy showed up, passed out, stole my sister's 5th of Patron, silver 4-hour. Clever. I feel like me and you got a party one day. For Clever saying focus. I don't know why we're focusing when it's 46 minutes on the dot. Clever. I feel like there are certain people I need to party with when they talk crazy and talk drinking. And I'm not saying crazy in a bad way. I'm just saying. I almost feel like it might have to happen. It might have to happen just cause there are certain things I have to do to understand certain people. God, I love Jay. I can listen to him 24/7. Atlas, I appreciate that. And I love you as well. But everybody. So right now, we have the Patreon hour coming up. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna jump into the Patreon hour. I'm gonna do the YouTube video to the break, and then we're gonna have a good 2 hours next week. And then when we jump in to next week's episode, we will be down to single-digit episodes. We are almost to the end of campaign 2. I'm so happy. Alice, did you get a notification that I was live, or did you remember and jump on? Either way, I love that you're here. Need to this. Oh, react to this. I thought it said need to this. My eyes. My poor old body. Have a good night. I'm going to shout everybody out first. Everybody, you're all getting a shout out. Vero G, Atlas Redux, Colleen, Michael, and Lace Hapaki. My moderators, the DuJB as well, is included in that mix. My brother Ray as well. I might as well throw him in there because he is my brother and I love him so. We have Amy France, David France, clever name I made, Daniel O'Day 44, Sean M, Debs gets a shout out, Star. We also have Little Power Monster, M. Gormley, Emily Mary, Amelia, Atlas Redux. I already said that, but you get 500 times I'm going to shout you out. 44, Daniel O'Day. I think I said you guys too. My good friend Neil. Neil, we're going to be taking a break for a couple weeks from the movies because Beetlejuice and The Crow, unless we do The Crow, but I don't think it's worth it. Ninja Master, Colvin, Vero G. I just said Ninja Master. I think I got most, if not all of you. If I missed anybody, Amy and David France, it won't let me go back any further. So if I missed any of you, you know I love you all. I'm going to go grab a bite, have another drink, and Ninja, good luck in Pizza Land. Night all, you know I love you all. And is it Friday yet? I can't see the window. But is it Friday yet? Is it? I'm just going to do like this, like my hand, like I'm an animatronic. And you guys don't know, who am I?